All right, I hope y'all are as excited as I am. Let's go to Andy and Oatsngoats with Super Metroid plus Link to the Past Randomizer. Take it away and good luck.
Hey guys, I'm Oatsngoats.
I'm Andy.
And this is A Link to the Past Super Metroid Randomizer. Should we just get it started?
Sure, let's do it.
All right, start the timer in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. So if you don't already know what this is, Super Metroid, as you can see, it's an item randomizer. All the Super Metroid items are spread around. You need to find them, beat all 4 bosses, and Mother Brain. But then A Link to the Past is also attached to it. There are 4 warp points throughout the game that take you to 4 different areas from both games. They're always linked. You transition between the games that way. Link to the Past items can be in Super Metroid. Super Metroid items can be in Link to the Past. And then obviously Link to the Past Randomizer. You just need to find items, get all 7 crystals, and defeat Ganon.
Yep, so what I'm doing right now is we just don't want to get burned by a couple of decent items down here. There's 2 items that we can check. And if there's nothing here, we're gonna go ahead and reset, and we will transfer over to A Link to the Past. Ooh.
Yeah, hold on to that one.
Okay, I'm gonna reset this one here. So there's one more item to check. If it's good, we have to do a little bit of a trick. It's not too bad though.
Yeah. So the difficulty we're playing on is normal, which requires. All right, that's fine.
You don't need it. Okay. You want some arrows? You sure?
It's normal difficulty, which doesn't require too many difficult Super Metroid tricks, but the knowledge of how to do these Super Metroid tricks and like where to use them, A, will make it go faster, and B, can give us a lot of information about where other items are.
Right. With Super Metroid, there's some more technicality to it with the tricks. Not as much knowledge needed. There's 100 items in Super Metroid. How many items in A Link to the Past?
216.
216 items. So, and there's a lot of pretty interesting locations in A Link to the Past. Kind of confusing if you're not used to it. So I don't know much about it, so that's why Andy's doing that part.
And I just didn't want to be the guy that died in Super Metroid at GDQ.
I'll be the guy that dies. What are you saying, Andy? All right, so I'm going to come up to the save point, or not the save, the transfer point here, and hand off the controller to Andy.
All right.
So it might be kind of confusing if you've never seen this, just going right into A Link to the Past. Like from the save points, or not the save points, but there are like locations in Super Metroid where you will transfer over.
Okay.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah, that's all right.
And same for A Link to the Past. So, like there's like in A Link to the Past, if you go to the mountain, like it'll bring you to Norfair. There's different locations. So
yeah, so there's a pretty quick way to get like a lot of times you'll use A Link to the Past to transition through Super Metroid more quickly rather than like running through all the rooms you'd normally have to.
So the routing can be kind of fun, kind of interesting.
If you have Meridia access, you can get to the Mire area without the flute and things like that. So it leads to some very, very interesting situations overall. All right. So with the hammer, I'm probably gonna use that bad boy and go through escape. I don't normally get a weapon this early. It's great.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, we've already got quite a few good items for Andy, but obviously there's a lot that we need for both games. Yeah. So it'll be
The interesting thing about Super Metroid is that it can be beaten with a lot of like different item combinations.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you only need like 14% of the items to actually beat Super Metroid. That would be very difficult, and we don't want that to happen. But so we don't need a lot. So that's good. Link to the Past is a little more complicated.
Yeah, so like a lot of the things that are like required by like the item placement logic, you don't really need if you know what you're doing. Like you don't need gravity suit from Meridia really, as long as you have certain other items. You don't need high jump boots if you know how to wall jump properly.
Right.
So Super Metroid is definitely an interesting randomizer game.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Like you don't even need any beams as long as you have enough ammo.
Yeah, or just charge.
Or just charge, yeah. Yeah, so the early part is all fairly standard. Link to the Past has a ton of items available right off the bat, pretty much. So a lot of times you'll see people doing these going into Link to the Past right off the bat and getting all of the initial items, and then being like, okay, well, I got Morph Ball, time to full clear Super Metroid.
Yep, that's the thing with Super Metroid is essentially right now what we're looking for is Morph. Morph or Screw Attack. With Morph, we can get out of basically just the beginning area without that, because there's those crumble blocks or blocks you need bombs for. So if we do find Morph, we need to find power bombs as well.
Or regular bombs. Hey, speaking of, there's
There you
Morph
go.
Ball. All right.
Perfect. That's actually funny. If you were doing one of these normally, that'd be pretty exciting. That's
Yeah, so right now Morph Ball doesn't do too much. That opens up like 3 locations for Oats. So we need some ammo somewhere.
yeah, but there's still a lot of items that Andy can check before we go back to Super Metroid.
So let's take a look at this bad boy. We got 3 regular crystals in the light roll. Not too shabby. But yeah, so any key Super Metroid item, high jump boots, low key my favorite item because they just make everything so much faster.
Yeah, without high jump, it's miserable.
Especially if you find Speed Booster. Speed Booster without high jump boots is not something I would wish on my greatest enemy.
Yeah, with that, what happens if you're holding run for even a frame? I believe for even a frame, it will shorten your jump height, and it's very annoying to traverse everything when that happens. And Power Bomb, that's pretty good with.
Yeah. So ideally, we find like another Power Bomb pack or two, because going through Super Metroid with one Power Bomb pack leads to like some very, very awful Power Bomb routing, because there's a ton of Power Bomb block stuff.
There's only certain items or certain enemies that will drop Power Bombs, so that's why the routing is very difficult and kind of annoying to do.
And none of those enemies are in Brinstar, basically, because you're not supposed to have Power Bombs that early. So it's so here's hoping.
I'm sure we'll find something. I believe there's how many items in the village here that you can check? Decent amount. You'll be getting
like
bombs here. To check. 13. So I'm sure we'll find plenty of good stuff. Can you just find some super missiles already? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, once we find super missiles, you can just beat the game and get out of here, right?
Yeah, I'm done.
Exactly.
They're super, so.
So we got the nice chicken hut here. There's just random chickens in this house. No big deal.
You don't keep chickens in your house, Andy?
I don't throw them through walls either.
Oh, well. It's worth it.
So what are you hoping I find, Oats?
Right now, I'm hoping you find... what do I want more? I think Vario would be nice. Vario or high jump boots. No, I take that all back. Speed booster. That's what I want the most.
Gotta
Even
go
though we
fast.
just said how much we hate it without high jump boots. That's
All
good.
right, so another Power Bomb pack. So Oats should be able to manage Brinstar routing for the most part. Okay, well now he's fine.
Yep. Yeah, with this, there's a couple options I can do. I can check a couple locations, go down to Green Brinstar, check some of those items. There's quite a few. Like we said, there's not nearly as many items in Super Metroid, and they're kind of spaced out. Like here, you're getting 4 items. In Super Metroid, sometimes you'll, travel pretty far just for one chest, or not chest, sorry, item. No chest in Super Metroid. E-tanks are good.
No supers yet. We don't have too many missiles either, so hopefully ammo's not too bad. I think that's like 20 though. So
Yeah, that should be okay.
let's see. I need to buy the merchant item. Yeah, so in A Link to the Past, basically every item location is shuffled, whether it's from an NPC in a chest, just laying open in the overworlds. The only things that are like always in a similar area are the dungeon items. So the dungeons will always have their big keys, small keys, map and compass in their dungeon.
There's like logic to everything, so we know what should be done, and there's things that you can do to break logic.
Okay,
So
that's a nice item. I
Yeah.
probably need that one.
probably.
So that item, obviously, you need the boots to get. Normally, the Book of Medora is up there, and you bonk it off the library shelf. But that means I'm going to get boots at some point, so that's great.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not at Spring Ball or something like that.
Yeah, hopefully.
Find out.
I think you just jinxed it, though.
Yeah, probably is now. That's where Varia is, Spring Ball.
Okay.
The funny part about these randomizers is whenever you do them, you'll either have terrible items at the start and then find great items towards the end and have like a great seed, or find amazing items at the start and go, wow, this is going to be so fast. Ooh, charge is very good for ammo and everything, just in case we don't find enough. But it's always the seeds that start really good that end up terribly. So we found some good items so far.
Oh, man, I need one more thing.
Yeah.
30 minutes in, and then 3 hours later, you're still looking for it. It's great.
You're like, oh man, this is going to be the world record. 4 hours.
Randomizer world record. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. It's probably out there, the information somewhere, Andy. All right, so you still got quite a few items to check.
Yeah, I'm not going to do too much more. You have a lot of stuff open to you now, so I'm probably just going to check this south loop, and then I'll let you add it.
Great. Which is, we're pretty much going to Green Brinstar, checking Gauntlet. Yeah, we can do pink. I could probably kill Kraid too or something like that.
If we find some supers. Because we don't have any yet.
That's true. We'll find something. There's bound to be super soon.
If we don't get supers in here, I'm just going to quit.
Just gonna quit?
Yeah.
Like leave?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Same. Well, you got the shovel. That's good.
Uh-oh. It's not looking too good. Oh, Space Jump's nice.
Yeah?
All right, we'll take Space Jump over some supers.
Okay. Even though we really need supers.
Yeah, so Space Jump opens up so a lot of the tighter wall jumps in early game Super Metroid are not required with item placement logic, but Space Jump pretty much gets rid of all of that. So it can check like the landing site power bomb door. You can check Gauntlet. The world is his oyster now.
I don't have supers, but I think I found someone that knows y'all here. We have a $250 donation from Forza Ninetails,
Oh.
who says, always wanted to attend, and now I get to see a pair of my favorite streamers at the same time in person. Thanks to all the speedrunners who wow us by breaking games we grew up with, and the teams who keep it fresh by making these rando generators. Donation goes to Runner's Choice and Pug Power.
Hard
Thank you,
reset.
Forza.
Hard reset.
Hard reset.
Yeah. There you go. So hard resetting, because the game currently always starts in Super Metroid, hard resetting, we'll put it in Super Metroid, which saves us a little time. We don't have to go back through the Link to the Past transition to Super Metroid. It'll put him at the ship. If you're in Link to the Past or haven't saved in Super Metroid at a hard save station yet, but if you've saved at a hard save station, it'll just put you back there like it would normally in Super Metroid.
Right.
Yeah, so even something simple like that took like 5 or 6 space jumps, but with high jump boots, it's like 2.
Yeah, or speed booster is kind of nice with all that. Oh, you want these, Andy?
Oh, dude, thank you.
You're welcome. I'll probably check Gauntlet.
Yeah, Gauntlet down into...
It saves, right, when you hard reset, so
Yes.
if I do die, it'll bring me right back.
Yeah.
And then we'll go back and get those arrows.
Oh, thanks, man.
So this can be kind of tricky if you don't have the right equipment. This lava without Vario or gravity does a lot of damage.
Yeah, it kind of melts you a little bit.
Yep.
Like
Even that little
he
chunk.
was in it for like half a second and he lost 40 health, basically.
Yeah. And these guys can grab you and bring you into the abyss.
Yeah, if they grab you without the suits, especially with this little health, Oats is probably just dead.
Yeah.
So Randomizer can put you in some pretty interesting situations early like this. A bloopy.
Bloopy.
Just don't forget to check Terminator after this when you drop down.
Right. Good call.
And don't be the guy that drops down the wrong side. No pressure.
No, it's easy. Watch me mess it up now. Oh, well.
It's fine.
Yeah, I don't need those. Kind of want that, though. Just
That's
making
fine.
it exciting, you know? I should just skip all of the heart containers for you.
That's fine, dude.
You'll skip all the E-tanks. It'll be fun.
You're fine with 2, right? You don't need any more to beat
Yeah,
the
no,
game.
no, that's fine. I'll find my way around, I guess.
I mean, I already found you a reserve tank.
Reserve tank?
Yeah.
Where?
It was in A Link to the Past.
You skipped it?
No, I got it for you. You just don't have any extra health yet.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, there's some good item clusters here that we can check. I'm going to go ahead and save my supers. There are some side hopper rooms that are kind of tricky. So you want some good ammunition.
So yeah, he did what's called a ooh, nice. He did what's called a morph ball or a mock ball there. God, it's just early.
Yeah, it's really early, so excuse us.
Morphing at the same time as he hits the ground with some speed will cause the game to not transition to morph ball speed properly. And
Right, so what you're doing is just, ooh,
Oh, thanks.
sword. You're mocking Samus's run speed in ball form, basically, is what that means. It's a nice speedrun trick, pretty much used everywhere.
And then it allowed us to access the right side items in that green Brinstar room without speed booster.
Right, that's normally done in the speedrun to get early super missiles without having to fight, what's his name again? Spore Spawn. So when you speedrun these games for so long, you just kind of forget what goes on in other locations. How many do I have? 20, yeah. Oops. This is a world record movement here. You guys are welcome. So this is where you normally learn to wall jump. These guys will help you out, show you what to do.
You already got me 10. I don't need 10 more. It's okay.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
I think I found someone else who knows y'all as well. We have a $100 donation from Renzo Kukin that says, woke up early to make sure I could donate while Andy's playing. Oh, you're cool too.
I was gonna say, man.
Give Hattie an uncontrollably and uncomfortably long hug for me.
Will do. You know, I need a little bit more ammunition for that.
Yeah, you do. Good call.
Yeah. Trying to figure out. Normally we have some more supers here, which would be nice, and then we could kill some side hoppers and then do a gate glitch. I could do the gate. No, I can't even do the gate.
You
because
could
I need
check early spore spawn because crabs drop supers.
Yeah, I could. Yeah. We've got a couple supers there, which is kind of nice. Get out of the way. Come on.
All right, so right here, to the right here is normally where you would come out from spore spawn. But if you wrap the screen and shoot a super missile from the proper location, it doesn't give the super enough time to completely scroll off the screen before hitting the block.
Right.
So you can hit it even though it's not on the screen.
You can just skip the spore spawn fight entirely.
Poor Spore Spawn.
It's all right. He's got his own category.
So yeah, Oats is gonna probably farm some ammo here just to take care of the 2 side hopper rooms he's got coming up. But Super Metroid is really smart about where it lets you farm items and stuff like that.
Like some missiles. I
Like
can't remember if these guys have a high drop rate for missiles. Okay.
There's crabs in the ceiling too once you super the door too.
Okay. Kind of want, let's, perfect.
That should be okay.
Because we have to use 1 super here. I'll go ahead and do this one first.
That's serious. So something a little similar to the early Spore Spawn super missile location. He shot a super missile here, and super missiles increase speed as they are in the air.
So I did a little bit of a setup there, as you see. I moonwalked into the wall to push you against, and then you turn around, so it like pushes you into the wall. When you turn around, your hitbox kind of moves a little bit, so it allows you to get on the ledge, and then it kind of sets me up for that trick.
And so he shoots the super missile, and it goes so fast that it kind of phases through the wave gate up there.
Okay, this guy's really bugging me. So is this guy. Get out of here.
Were you up all night with thinking about that one?
Yeah, I'm having nightmares about these guys. I'm gonna embarrass myself. Okay, I want to save. Good enough. Nothing from you.
All right. So Pink Bryn has been the only bad thing about Pink Bryn Star is you can full clear it, except for like a lot of times you can full clear it except for a speed booster locked location that's below charge beam, and it pretty much just isolates that one item for forever, and it's a big pain to come back here.
I feel like checking this.
Don't forget tube item.
What's that?
I was gonna say don't forget tube item.
Yep.
Because you're gonna go up and check like Mother Brain Missile and stuff.
No, I'm gonna go ahead and die here probably, to be honest. There we go. I was just gonna check this item, but we can do...
Because there's like 6 items in Retro Bryn Star now.
Yeah, we can go do those. And I'll loop back around.
Okay. Yeah, since we didn't have Morph Ball here the first time.
Well, I'm coming back down, so.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a few items we can check. And you never know what location will have what. If you decide, I'm gonna go ahead and just skip this, that'll probably be a good item. Normally what happens.
Especially this early when we still need so much stuff. It's not really worth it to skip anything.
Right.
With how many actual items we need. Where are you going?
Well, we could have checked the side. The side.
Oh, this thing? Yeah, go for it.
No, not that. You next to where you
What, the first missile?
teleport.
Yeah, you can do that.
And then bomb Chorizo, and then
What about the other stuff down there, though?
down in green.
No, down in Retro. There's Morph Missile, there's...
I was gonna get that on the way back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going... Okay. I understand now.
Okay.
I gotcha.
I'm trying to
I'm trying to figure out, I'm trying to map it in my head,
Same. I'm just making up excuses right now. Lamp,
Right.
that's good.
That's a good thing.
You can thank me now, Andy.
Thanks, Othie.
You're welcome.
So Bomb Chorizo coming up here, normally he spawns because he has Bomb. But if you don't have Bomb, he's actually just going to stay a statue.
What triggers the fight is the bomb pickup, so. Or just having bombs, I guess, is what closes that door.
Yeah. So hopefully he doesn't have Bomb.
Power
Right,
bomb.
Power Bomb. Yeah. Even better.
We could stay and fight him. He does stand up, but
Does he? I've never
I
stayed with him
believe
that long.
so, yeah. But we'll leave him alone. He'll be greeted by animals at some point. On our way back down, going down a little bit quicker, coming up.
Usually.
Yeah, I mean, Wasn't for these pesky enemies in the way. There is an item in that room too, but we need speed booster for that.
Yeah, sometimes I go check it, but with 189 health and no suits, you can die in that room pretty easily.
Yeah, you can, for sure.
There's little, I don't even know what they're called, little green things that
Little
bounce up
little
and down.
blobs.
Yeah.
Some goops.
And then there's just acid down there.
Yeah.
So if you get hit, you just fall in and then you cry.
Yeah. Just another day.
So there's 4 items over here that we didn't get to check the first time we came down here.
Mm-hmm.
Coming up on my favorite room name, the Billy Mays room.
Mm-hmm. What's that stand for, Andy?
Well, you see, when you go up there, there's a missile. But wait, there's more.
Oh, goodness. Sorry. Vern's probably like, get these guys. This isn't funny. There is a little invisible bridge here. You can run.
Ooh, nice.
Got the trick.
Got the trick.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah, I've never gotten that trick before in my life.
Have you actually not?
No.
Told you.
I did know that there was a boulder there, though, that you can super missile.
Yes. Normally you'd kind of do that in the actual run, or 100% pretty much the only time you go there. 100% item
Yeah.
and 100% map.
And normally it's just 2 missiles up there, so you know who needs it.
Yeah.
It was, pretty much just as useful in this randomizer. So I don't need a boomerang, and you don't need a missile.
Yeah.
Did you open the door before you, or do you have to kill the side hoppers again?
We'll figure it out here. Uh-oh. Hold up. We're gonna hold your seats.
You can powerbomb, too. The one powerbomb.
We're good.
Okay. Yeah, you did not open the door.
Whoops. That's all right. Trying to get through there anyways. I would probably die if I tried to get through it anyways. Better to kill him. Ooh. I'm just grabbing these just in case we don't find beams. We'll more than likely find beams. But it kind of helps if we don't find any of that.
All right, we have a $25 donation from the Mass that says, come on, let's get this bonus met. And speaking of bonuses, again, right after this, we do have the bonus of the TaskBot SM64 1 key, where $4,504 out of $7,500. So let's get that bonus met. Back to you.
Okay, we were just talking there whether or not...
do X-ray.
Oh, yes, I do have spin. We were talking whether or not I should do Fantoon first or Kraid first. If we do Fantoon first, there could be some complications. If there's a good item towards the end of all of that, the wreck ship, you need speed booster for it. And it's just one of those risk things that you'd probably normally take, but it can kind of bite you.
I would get some power bombs here, too.
Yeah.
So the one issue without having bomb is just like keeping track of power bombs and just making sure you don't run out, because it's a lot of power bombs to pretty much check every item that's power bomb or bomb locked.
These guys are so annoying.
This is another one of those locations that all right, nice.
Nah, I'm good.
Is this even randomized?
Yeah.
Oh man. But yeah, you don't really want that unless you find like an early charge. You could kind of justify picking it up, but you really need plasma to make it really worthwhile for anything.
Right.
With plasma, charge beam, and X-ray, you can fry a couple bosses and they die in like 2 seconds instead of 20.
Right, but you can, it's not worth grabbing. It kind of loses you more time than it's worth.
Well, if you're bad.
Yeah, if you can grab it if you're bad, so maybe I
No, you
shouldn't
only
grab
lose
it.
time if you're bad.
Oh.
Like, you gotta be bad to menu over it by accident,
Oh, okay, I got you.
But yeah, it is really irritating, actually.
Yeah, because if you menu over it, it'll just start to scan everything.
Yeah, and then you stop running, lose all your speed.
Yeah. There you go, 20 just for you.
Thanks,
That's that thing.
Dad.
You just gotta check everything. You never know.
Yeah. So we're gonna be coming up on our first boss kill here.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that later, so just in case. But there is no Studless Meridian logic, right? So yeah.
No, there's not.
Yeah.
But so, yeah, so normal mode doesn't require things like doing Meridia without gravity suit, doing any of Norfair, at least going through heated rooms without various suit. So a lot of the speedrun tech is just for knowledge and like checking everything in the first trip purposes.
Yeah, there's just one item back here, but we gotta kill the boss anyways, so
Yeah.
check her out. See if I can miss this. It's what we call a Kraid quick kill, because it's Kraid and it's quick. That's about it.
And normally if you damage Kraid enough, Kraid will stand up and then walk around and shoot its fingernails at you or something.
Right.
But Kraid has 3 mouth opening animations, and if you hit it in the middle animation, it kind of just gets locked there.
Yep.
And so you can just
Yeah, when I was firing those supers, that was because the mouth was in the middle animation. You can just fire a couple quick ones in there and be good to go. And that whole top section doesn't even crumble or anything, so kind of neat.
So there's one more item in Kraid's layer to check, and then probably jump into
Link to the Past.
Link to the Past.
I have a $105 donation from Loopy Squid, who says, this Super Metroid Link to the Past randomizer is amazing. I can just imagine Samus handing some arrows and a bug net over to Link. Do you want some of those? Good luck to the runners and save the animals. And real quick here, save kill check here. Again, save is winning $2,702 to kill 1,515. Sorry, runners. And then real quick again, I cannot reiterate enough. The task spot SM64 1 key. We're currently $4,738 out of $7,500.
Ice beam stuff.
So
right
let's
now?
get that met by the end of the run.
You should have plenty of health. Okay, never mind.
Aria is great.
All right, well, you can stay in Super Metroid for a little bit if you want. It's a,
I'll let you decide because we do have some decent items on both end.
you're very much more open than I am at the moment.
Right. With A Link to the Past, you need to find a lot more.
Yeah.
Like Andy was saying.
We don't have any gloves. We don't have Moon Pearl, so I'm still pretty locked in the very early.
Well, if you'd
light
like
world
me
stuff.
to try to find those items here.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, getting very here is a pretty good sign. Oh, you should check Crockmeyer exit.
Down here?
Yeah.
Below? Yes. Plan on that.
Just because if that's a good item, then you can just kind of like beeline to Crockmeyer-ish.
Well, yeah, I can't go through that
Well, you can't go
without
through-
speed booster, but
You could go around through the cathedral and then go down and then exit.
yeah, once you get to Bubble Mountain and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so all these rooms are heated, so if he had come here without various suit, he'd be taking damage.
It's probably like 2 tanks, but you can survive most of the time. It's nothing really hard to do.
So if area wasn't there and we found another good item here, we'd be able to deduce that the item we got there cannot be used to find various suit because you. Ooh, I would grab that.
I'm gonna go ahead and skip that one.
Alright. I also hate this room.
Yeah,
if you
it's
mess
terrible.
up, it's just like, well, I'm going to the bottom.
Yep.
I don't even remember that room from my casual playthrough, honestly. Like, I feel like someone who didn't know how to play this game would just fall down and never be able to go back up. I mean, I think that's the kind of the point, but I'd probably just get super frustrated.
Yeah. It's kind of like when you get stuck, when you save, ooh, save station, and then you have to wall jump and learn all that.
Yep.
It forces you to learn, which is painful.
But also, one of my favorite things about older games is that
Yes.
they kind of use the game to teach you instead of, you know, hand-holding.
Press A to wall jump.
Ooh,
Suppose that's nice.
that's all right.
There are certain temples, or not temples, but dungeons. This isn't Ocarina of Time that you don't need to do, possibly. So,
So yeah, so normally in Link to the Past, the 3 Light World dungeons have pendants. You go pull the Master Sword from the Master Sword pedestal with the 3 pendants, but all of the dungeon prizes are randomized. So we have 3 crystals in the Light World, and so that means the 3 pendants are all in the Dark World. So whichever dungeons those are, I don't necessarily need to beat those bosses, depending upon item locations, of course.
right, if we can't find anything, sometimes you have to dip into those dungeons. I'm gonna grab them for you. I didn't grab the last one, so there you go. That was supposed to be a missile. but
That poor
see
bug.
you later.
It's another interesting thing. Normally, Speed Booster is at the end of this series of rooms, and you get Speed Booster, you transition back left, and the lava starts rising. But without Speed Booster, that doesn't actually trigger, because you'd probably die if you didn't actually have Speed Booster here.
Right.
Have you ever died in this room, Oats, in a speed run?
Yeah, I've fallen in the blocks, and you just kind of get stuck, and you just turn off your console.
Yeah.
I don't need to grab those, but they look so shiny.
Do those also look shiny?
Yeah.
Yeah, so once he's done checking this Bubble Mountain area, you can go check Wave Beam. He'll drop down to Crocmire and then check a couple items down there. And then come back up to Death Mountain. The Upper Norfair game transition takes you to the Death Mountain, so it's real nice. Yeah, so with the game attachment, you know, normally to get up to Death Mountain, you'd either need like the flute or a glove and the lamp or morph ball and some form of like bombing ammo to get to Death Mountain. So that's a good one. I can use all those arrows you got me now.
That's why I
Thanks.
grabbed the arrow. Here, you know what? Just for you, we're gonna grab those.
It's like giving me all the small Christmas presents first and then giving me the big one at the end.
Yep. A couple more items to check. You didn't want me doing Crocmire, right? It's kind of.
Up to you, honestly.
I'm bad at decision making, Andy. I'm sorry. I'll let you decide.
Well,
Where do you want to eat, Andy? I don't care. We'll skip it for now.
okay. I would at least check the exit item before you transition to Link to the Past.
The exit item.
Yeah, like dropping down and seeing what.
Oh yeah, behind the gate.
Yeah.
Yes. Crocmire is a optional boss in the game if you want. Well, kind of optional. If you know how to do wall jump, you don't necessarily need it, or do the kind of the basic tricks in the game. So it's kind of a risk-reward thing. If we go there, it's quite a long sequence that you need to do to kill Crocomire, so it takes a few minutes to do everything there for just a couple items. So we're gonna go ahead and skip it for now.
And hopefully you come back with speed booster. All right, yeah, I don't need that.
Okay. You don't want it at any point?
I mean, if you have to go kill Crocomire,
Okay.
I'll take it, but... Excuse me, goodness.
Like we said, it's early.
My body doesn't know what's happening.
Yeah.
All right, so with the lamp, we can come in here, save the old man. You know, sometimes you just like to wander into caves without lights, and you just get stuck.
Yeah, I mean, happens to me all the time.
Let's see what he brought with him this time, though.
Yeah, if you are a little more brave and you don't find the lamp, you can actually traverse this area without any light source. So you just kind of, like, you know, sword your way around or whatever, and you can see the item.
Sword now.
Yeah.
All right, he was carrying around his helpful E-tank to get through the cave.
Yeah.
There's not much I can do up here. I can get one item, check another item, and then I'll probably just take my bow and go to Eastern.
All right, so you two may have not been able to be decisive for a little while, but definitely some save kill stuff going on here. We have a $100 donation from True G that says, "Always love watching GDQ, and I'm glad I'm able to catch this bonus bit of GDQ. This donation goes towards saving those frames, since isn't the point of speedruns to go as fast as possible?" Also, $256 donation from Knight that says, "Taskbot is my favorite part of GDQ. Let's get that bonus. We are above the 5,000 mark right now. Let's try to hit that 7,500. Thanks."
Right. Well, we just found a fantastic item.
What item would that be, Oats?
That was, what was that again? That was gravity. So.
Yeah, so Gravity Suit allows normal movement underwater. Oats pretty much only needs Ice Beam or Speed Booster to finish Super Metroid now.
Right, so pretty much it's just on...
You only need like 20 more items for Link to the Past.
Yeah. So what that means is you do a lot of searching in Super Metroid once we inevitably don't find what we need here. Hopefully we will, but...
Yeah, I want to play.
Yeah. Come on, my turn. Yeah, with A Link to the Past, you get probably like double the playtime normally. Just so many more items. If you're really good, that is, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm terrible at A Link to the Past, so it's always much longer in this game for me.
I thought about pitching a donation incentive to have us switch what games we play.
That would have been great.
But that would have added like an hour to the estimate.
You would have just been yelling at me like, yeah, I wouldn't have mind. It would have been great entertainment value, but maybe next time.
Maybe next time. 'Cause, yeah, I almost can't watch Oats play Link to the Past.
Don't tell them that. Come on. Well, I can't watch you play Super Metroid.
Oh yeah,
maybe.
no, I'm real bad at Super Metroid.
But no, for real, I'm pretty bad. I never really did too many of the randomizers when this came out. This has been quite a while that the randomizers came out for A Link to the Past. Right? Like how many years?
About 2 years.
2 years. And I never really got too much into it. So I'm a little bit behind in the times. So how many items are here, Andy?
3.
3 items. So what you do, I don't know if you already explained this, with the compass, like if you grab like the compass map, you kind of know, if you know the item number for the area, you can go, oh, I've gotten this many items already. We can just either leave or just finish the dungeon. So
yeah, so the first 2 chests in Eastern were the map and the compass, so I know that I need to get literally everything else in here.
yeah.
But yeah, so it's pretty neat in that like keeping keeping track of what you've gotten in dungeons so far, you can kind of deduce, you know, whether you need to go out of your way to check another location or not.
So yeah, knowing all the item numbers is very important for all the dungeons.
Right there, I did a little trick to only spawn 2 skeletons and then kill them where their spawn point was. Normally 4 spawn in there, but if you walk in the room a certain way, one is kind of like stuck in the wall, so it doesn't spawn, and then another one is, I don't know, just doesn't spawn. You scared?
Just checking out our items there, looking kind of nice.
Yeah.
We have a little item tracker here, which you see on the screen on the bottom left, which is very handy. It's easy to forget all of the items that you grab. So it's always nice to have little notes or the item tracker with you when you do these.
Especially with, you know, 316 locations in total. It's nice to, you know, at least, you know, to start, like, until you learn where all the locations are and have a good ability to keep it all in check mentally.
Yeah. Which we're not all, you know, amazing like you, Andy. We can't do that. So we need help.
But yeah, keeping track of locations and stuff is real important, because you don't want to miss that one location and then that'd be the thing that you know, you get stuck behind.
All right, we have a $300 donation from Palindrome. Thank you. Who says, just to say thanks for all the effort, peeps. All the best for all the rest. Thank you. We also have a $15 donation from Valfox that says, super cool randomizer round. Go you two, good luck, and do not forget to have fun. I don't know, with all that shade being thrown around, I'm not sure about that part, Valfox, but thank you.
No, it's fun. I'm having a good time.
Oh yeah, same.
No, really, I lied. I'm sorry. No, these are always really enjoyable, and it's fun to do co-op randomizers like this. Normally what we do if we do a co-op randomizer is...
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
All right, hold on. We're gonna fix this. Oh, nope, we're not. Okay. That's fine.
That's fine. I got you all those extra arrows,
Yeah,
and you got
thanks,
more. Normally what we do is we just, you know, just talk on Discord, and then we both do the same seed. So kind of talk back and forth, keep the item locations in mind. We'll check different areas.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is definitely a little different than we normally do it, but it's still a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a different way to do it.
Hard reset.
We're going back to this. Where are you going? Are you?
I mean, I don't have too much else I can do yet.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there's a couple things we can do in Super Metroid.
You could do like the front half of Meridia. You could go to Wreck Ship.
I'm gonna go to Wreck Ship. We're gonna take the gamble. We don't really. All right. So what I will actually do is go down to Redburn Star, grab those items, come back up, go to the Wreck Ship.
Yeah.
And then be good to go. There's only one item, like I said. If we don't find Speed Booster, that could be a problem if the item
at the very, very end of Wreck Ship.
Yes, at the very end.
Is something good, because then we have to go back through a pretty long cutscene to go get it later when we get Speed Booster.
Yeah, but hopefully it's just missiles or something.
Yeah.
It's a lot more missiles in the game, so we can kind of make that assumption.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot more non-useful items than useful items.
Right.
So.
Okay.
All right.
That's good.
So I guess technically that's the last item that Oats actually needs to beat the rest of Super Metroid.
Yeah, we're not going to beat it anytime soon, but
No.
we could if we wanted.
Yeah. Obviously, you know, finding more beams, finding you know, ice beam or high jump boots and stuff will make all these checks go more quickly, and will make the end game go more quickly. But
Yeah, it's not faster to beat right away. Like if you, you think it's going to be faster, but it's going to be much faster to do that and fall in and waste 10 seconds. It's going to be much faster to try to find those good items like plasma beam, good beams, you know, stuff like that.
Screw attack makes a lot of lower warfare a lot faster.
Screw attack, yeah, is really nice to have. Yeah, this is, like we were saying, it's really annoying to move around without high jump boots with speed booster because your jump height is shortened. So we'll see how everything goes here for the movement. Do my best. Like that, normally you clear these ledges. It's so annoying. We'll find it, I believe.
All right, Typomatic donates $100 saying, Oats and Andy on the same couch playing Combo Randomizer is a great way to wake up. A rare treat to watch two geniuses collaborate. Kill the animals in their honor.
Ooh, that's good. All right.
Geniuses, thank you. That's all I heard. What I was checking the item up there. It's a little bit faster to check right there if you have spin or speed, just a speed booster up there. There's a very good item, so we will grab that. And Gauntlet allows Andy to do quite a few good things.
Yes.
So.
Don't forget to check the item here before Fantoon.
Thanks.
No problem, man. That's what I'm here for.
I did a 100% run recently, and I forgot these items, so Andy's cracking a little joke.
Yeah. This room also just sucks when Wreck Ship is on.
Yeah, it's terrible. So you probably saw I was running on the spikes. You cannot do that if you kill Fantoon, because everything turns on, and apparently the spikes turn on, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not sharp when they're off, but when they're when it's on,
sharpens them up. So here is Fantoon. It's not really a problem in the randomizer because you find so many good items, and I already have 2 suits, so I don't think we'll perish here.
Yeah, 5e tanks is like 4 more than he normally has. Ooh, that was a nice little doppler.
Yeah. So what I'm doing is shooting missiles into Fantoon's eye at a certain rate, which kind of like stun locks him. So that's Fantoon.
Is that a fast mid?
Yeah, it's really good.
Wow. I'm sorry it happened in this and not a speed run.
Yeah, normally it's so Fantoon has 3 patterns, and there's normally 2 rounds: slow, fast, medium, and you know it's like a 6% chance or something like that to get the best pattern. So in speed runs, it's Fantoon is a terrible boss, terrible luck, and you're normally resetting a lot of the time. Now the wreck ship is turned on, everything's pretty active. You know, I could probably use some more power bombs at some point here. This is the problem with all this. Oh, so close.
Take speed off if you want. Yeah, like even there, you saw like the huge height difference. He almost made that one, but then
it's not a big deal. But I also have 6. Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, you should be fine.
Get one from these.
Yeah, you need like 2 more to get out of this room and get the item.
Can you move? Thank you.
All right, we have $10 from Shy, who says, found your archived videos on YouTube and came to investigate your website. Had no idea you were streaming today, but you were streaming my favorite game from my childhood and my new favorite game from the classic SNES. Took it as a sign. Don't have much to give, but I wanted to give something because of the incredible work that you do. Feels a little surreal to say it, but save the animals.
So this room can be kind of dangerous if you mess up. These, I can't remember how much they do with suits, but if those things fall on you, it's like a E-tank at a time. But luckily we have enough health to get through just fine. And having gravity through it's really nice.
Yeah. And sometimes you'll see people like save before going this way just because this is like kind of out of the way. But it was a good item, so it's okay.
Yeah, I knew.
Oats has the psychic vision.
Yeah. Yeah, I do readings for $500 an hour. Thanks.
Right. So the big thing locking me in A Link to the Past at the moment is just not having Moon Pearl.
What? I'm so sorry. Andy, can you do me a favor and just turn that off? My sister wanted to be on the stream, I guess.
I need your fingerprint.
Hold on. I'll get it to you.
We'll just wait till you get to bowling.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, sure. Darn fangled technology. Need fingerprints and stuff now.
Sorry. It's one item to check back behind these guys.
Gotta love the work robots.
Yep.
Ooh, spring
grab it.
ball.
Why not? It's kind of nice to have. It can be faster in a lot of situations if it's fast to grab like that. You're gonna kill him, just shoot him once. That's what you get. As a warning for the others. We are going to, you can take the top here and check this without having to do kind of like the backside here. Nothing good, so perfect. That's what we were worried about before.
Yeah.
If there was a really good item there, we'd be kind of in trouble if I didn't find Speed Booster. But we did, so.
Yeah. So there's one item up here, and it's really annoying to get if you don't have any, you know.
Oh, yeah, that's not right.
If you don't have any items like Space Jumper, Speed Booster, it can be pretty annoying to get up here. Nice high jump boots.
Perfect.
All right.
Jeez, I can.
Wreck ship was pretty nice.
Yeah.
And there's still 2 more items to check. We have the normal gravity suit location, and then
Oh, I have Spring Ball. I gotta remember that.
yeah, save the power bombs.
Yeah. Wasting everything.
Yeah, so like probably one of my favorite things about randomizers in general is how it changes up your muscle memory a little bit.
It's pretty tricky.
Like a lot of times, like even before when he got the glove, he shot to the right because normally you have wave beam, and so he shot and he's like, oh wait.
Yeah, it's with the speedruns we put thousands of hours into our runs, and that has a lot of muscle memory to it. And muscle memory is essentially just I could talk to Andy and just play, and then that's kind of what takes over all those hours of practice.
Mm-hmm.
So it forces you to think. Can't remember the position, but I don't know if it matters.
Oh wow, I learned something new.
I can't remember if it reaches the entire way, but I think it's safe to lay it higher. We'll grab these. No beams yet.
Yeah, at this point, Oats killing Mother Brain with just charge beam.
Would take a long time.
Yeah, so any super missiles that he sees, he's probably gonna wanna pick up.
Mm-hmm.
It takes 60 supers in total for the second phase of Mother Brain, and then 36 missiles.
Missiles. Golthy.
36 missiles worth of damage for the first phase of Mother Brain.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to figure out the routing here. You can check a lot of stuff. I should probably go back, but I can go back through Norfair since I'm already here.
It doesn't matter too much. Whichever way you go back in, I'm going to be saving and quitting.
Okay. I mean, we're already going down here. May as well.
I'm trying to think. So I could go into desert, maybe not be able to beat it. There's the back of escape open to me now with the glove.
Yeah.
With the bottle, I can go check sick kid. Yeah, there's still not too much for me to check. I'm still very, very locked behind that moon pearl.
Yes, Moon Pearl allows you to traverse the Dark World. Essentially, without it, you just are the bunny.
Yeah, so
Or rabbit, I'm not sure.
Worst possible scenario at this point is probably like having to kill Aghanim to get to the pyramid for Moon Pearl.
You
or
didn't check
something like
that, did you? The cave, the Aghanim cave or whatever.
No.
Okay.
But yeah, so Oats has, all of Meridia he could do.
We'll do that after. I think you'll find some good stuff.
Yeah, here's hoping.
Yeah.
All right, we have a $15 donation from JRF that says, "Save those animals. It's the only way." And I do want to give a reminder again. The save kill is currently 2,717 for save, 1,750 for kill. And again, let's get those donations in for the TASBot SM64 1 key, currently 5,294 out of 7,500.
So what's the plan now, Andy?
We're gonna drop him back to the back of escape. Checked a couple items there. I don't think I've gotten the map or the small key yet, so there should only be 2 items left. And then I'll head to Kakariko, check out how my homie, the sick kid's doing.
Nice of you. Check in.
Yeah, for whatever reason, I bring him a bottle, and he's like, "Oh, I'm feeling better. Here's this thing." All right, so we got a map, small key, so we got 1 item left in the middle of the sewer. Which we can just go backwards through, and then I'll probably hop into desert, see if I can beat it. So desert, depending upon where the small key and big key are, you might need the boots to get it off the torch in the dungeon. But with hopefully lucky item placement, I won't need it.
Yeah, this is another one of those areas that if you're really brave, you can do this in the dark and check this item. It's pretty much out of desperation at that point. You're not going to find anything out of logic like the lamp here, I believe, correct?
Correct.
So it's just if you need another item other than a light source.
Okay, so yeah, nothing too good there. The Cane of Burn is nice. It helps me check out a couple locations, but not super important overall. I guess let's walk up here and check out what's hiding in the lumberjack tree.
If there is a good item here, or a 100% necessary item, it is required to beat Aghanim. So.
Yeah, so there's these lumberjacks cutting this tree. The only thing to progress this sort of sequence is defeating Aghanim. And they cut the tree and disappear. All right, so we're good.
You're going to need to do it.
Yeah, that's
You only have 1,000 rupees.
It's so shiny.
Yeah.
Once you have all that money, you just want more.
Greed.
Yeah, we're looking pretty good. Once we get the Moon Pearl, I'll have a lot of stuff I can do in the Dark World with the items I currently have.
Yeah, we found some really, really nice items for Andy so far. But Boots, Moon Pearl would be really nice.
We have a $10 donation from MOD366 that says, "Never completed any of the games in this combo randomizer. Had always been too bad at Super Metroid and only became interested in Zelda later on and never got back to the classics. It's awesome to see both games completed in less time than I need to get to Kraid when playing Super Metroid. Seeing this as a speed run, I'd say we'll save the frames. Animals can be saved another time."
All right, right, so there's a couple items I can check over here. There's besides the 2 items that are in desert, there's an item that's just hanging out on the ledge over there. That's normally a heart piece. There's also an item in Agana's cave.
Aghanim? Agana?
Agana.
Agna. I know the name.
He's a wise old man who didn't want to take over the world.
We'll see what he's hiding. If you check it.
Yeah, we'll check it after desert. It's a lot easier to go in the cave and then save and quit and to walk all the way in and walk all the way back out.
I guess.
This vulture, man. Won't leave me alone.
Yeah. Waiting for you to die.
Alright, so we're going to check the torch item right off the bat just to see if I can beat the dungeon or not. And we can. Alright, good.
Yeah, like Andy was saying, if there is a big key there, he would need boots. Boots would be required to knock that off the ledge, so.
But you also get to see a lot of these rooms that you don't normally see in the speedruns just because, you know, we have to check all the chests. So you get to see a lot more of all the dungeons than just, you know, beelining it to the boss.
Right. Yeah, with Super Metroid as well.
Alright, so last 2 chests are both items.
Yeah, seeing these sections without boots is making me hope we find boots. In a lot of these areas, you normally have boots, and it's really quick. But, you know, walking around is good, too.
You know, this is Link walking. It's not the boots doing all the work. It's getting good cardio in.
That's true.
All right, we have $50 from The Magic, who says, first time donating and watching a GDQ live. However, I've been watching the VODs for a while. Thanks to all the runners for being awesome at what they do. And let's get that TaskBot Plays SM64 met. And again, we're getting there right now. We're currently at $5,449 out of $7,500. Let's keep going.
So what Andy found up there in the big chest was bombs, so that makes it so we don't have to use any more power bombs to get around. So that's pretty convenient. It's not really necessary at this point, but it makes things kind of nice.
Plus, I can yell at Oats for not using Spring Ball all the time.
Yeah, I won't use it anywhere probably.
Up here is, you know, Lamolas is normally a tricky boss. 3 worms that kind of like are fairly sporadic in where they go, but you don't normally have a fire rod coming in here, so we'll get to make quick work of them.
Is it two hits, right?
Mm-hmm. And normally you fight it with the bow, and it's 4 hits per Lamola, and it's just a terrible fight.
The nice part is we found half magic, and without half magic, a lot of this can be pretty annoying. Because you kind of have to, you know, use your magic wisely. Mm-hmm. But with half, it's pretty simple. Nice.
All right, I did it. I got a missile back.
All right, now it's my turn. I've been playing too long.
There's one more thing I can check here. And then, yeah, we let Oats go back at it, find me the moon pearl.
I'm going. So how many more items can you check before? Just a few here, like just a couple?
Yeah, just this one, actually.
Just this one. Okay.
So,
Well,
do you want to? Are you doing Meridia or Lower North Fair? What's your plan?
Let's do. How many super missiles did I have? I think it was 25?
Something like that.
Let's do Meridia first. I don't know if that messes with you at all.
No.
Okay.
Fine. I actually don't think it really mattered where you're going because this is the closest warp to wherever you wanted to go.
We're making it sound, you know, really important and difficult, our routing, but it's just rambling. All right, so on our way to Meridia. Meridia has a lot of items, and you know, Dragon's pretty easy to fight with the speed booster, high jump. To get to Dragon, we either need ice or speed booster. So luckily, we have at least one. I'm trying to think if I do need more power bombs at some point.
Yeah, so you'll get to see a lot of really cool tech to get these items quickly.
If I do it right. So what I did to get that is called a short charge. I did one earlier as well, but what it allows you to do is get the speed booster. Like when you press down, you start like shining and flashing when you can shine spark. It allows you to do it in a really short period of time.
And pretty much the game only checks if you're holding down the run button on a specific frame of Samus's running animation. So as long as you're holding the button down during that one frame check, nice. Plasma beam is pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a great item. Now I don't have to worry too much. I was worried kind of about Ridley, which wouldn't be, we could do it just fine, but Ridley can kind of be a pain if we don't have a ton of supers and only the basic beam. Nice. I don't know where this guy is now. Just go in. I'll meet you there. I'm gonna grab these. Supers are always kind of valuable, so.
Yeah. Supers are really good against Ridley.
Yeah, if I don't find any other beams, it will be faster to use supers for pretty much everything. Will you die? Okay. All right, we're gonna go north here. Quite a few items. Check.
So the only thing that we can't check in Meridia is our good buddy Shack Tool. We need either Ice Beam or Grapple Beam to get access to that place.
Oops, I wanted to be cool, but I'll just use Spring Ball, I guess.
Hey, there's another
I
glove.
don't need 50, I don't know. Felt like it. Yeah, Titan's Vent is very good for Andy.
Yeah, that's one of those always required items for A Link to the Past.
Yeah. So we're doing quite well, actually, on the required items. Like we said, all we're essentially looking for now is Moon Pearl. I mean, we'll see where it is. Hopefully it's not at Spring Ball location. I didn't jinx it earlier. What did I say? Oh, I said Varia was going to be there.
Yeah.
I'll check these on the way out.
Okay.
We have a $15 donation from Jake R, who says, "Where's the donation button for a Cuckoo attack or ice physics? Good luck to Andy and Oates, and greetings to Kelpsy."
Okay, here's Batwoon. It's not too tricky. Almost got him. I think you're dead. No? Okay. Now he is. Thank you. I'm pretty sure that hit his head. You don't need that. I should have just ran through him. I do need to farm a little bit of health here. The way we're going to kill Dragon can kill you if you have not enough HP. We don't need to necessarily do it that way, but we don't have a ton of supers yet. At least we got the halfie, I suppose. I messed up the first one there.
Yeah.
I got $10 from Hayo24 who says, I'm conflicted because it's a speed run, so I want to say save the frames, but I also want the Andy Goats bromance to continue, so put this towards TaskBot instead.
All right, I need a period here before I can stare into your eyes. 1 second.
Well, I won't tell Patty.
Please don't. I don't think he's watching. All right, here is Dragon's Lair. We just destroy the turrets, or else they will just continuously shoot you. It's pretty annoying. And then we're going to do a kill, which uses speed booster.
Should have used the plasma charge beam attack on him. It would have been real useful.
All right, one more Shine Spark. Should be good. I'm going to go ahead and let him just cruise over there. All right, and that's Dragon. This trip's really hard with Spring Ball.
Yeah, because you can't jump to unmorph.
Yeah. So now we have something called Blue Suit. Blue Suit happens when you kill Dragon with Speed Booster, and it allows you to essentially store a Shine Spark, but you don't get to press run at any period. So we just use it real quick here. Just use it there. Save a little bit of time. Yeah, just in case.
No. You do have plasma and charge beam. I found out that you can kill those pink pirates with just charge beam.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They actually take damage from the pseudo screw.
Oh, that's right.
They just do a ton of damage to you in the process.
Yeah. These are the little facts that I never really pay attention to, even with 10,000 hours in this game. You just never, like, if you don't do the randomizers, there's just things.
It's like, hey, plasma's always there, so you don't have to worry about it.
Whoops, I meant to do that.
I've never seen a better plasma spark in my life.
Thanks. It's supposed to go through the ceiling.
We have $200 from Ray of J, who says, 2 of the best speedrunners playing 2 of the best SNES games. An ideal Sunday. I am donated to GDQx, and many of your charities are near and dear to me, having faced many of those types of challenges myself. So here's some cash. Thank you to everything GDQ does, and good luck to Andy and Oats.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So it's required to kill these guys to get out of the door, out of the room. Trying to think here. We'll just go back the way we came, and then there's like 5 or 6 more items, something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 6. There's the two aqueduct items, and then 2 items in each pit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd probably
Save.
yeah, aqueduct, save, and then team left or team right.
Yeah, I'll take the right first. I don't feel like being too brave, skipping the, first one that comes. We have the 2 items above as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I can do the I'm gonna soft lock here probably. Oh, we didn't get it anyways.
Okay.
Thank goodness.
He tried to get a full charge there to pull a blue suit into the next room to spring ball up those speed booster blocks. But if you mess it up and you lose the blue suit halfway through, You just kind of get stuck in there, and
No, I'm gonna save. Yeah, you
Yeah.
get soft locked in between because there's a speed booster block above you and below you.
you can't exactly get a charge with
Yeah,
2 tiles of space.
Right. I bet that guy Task could. He can't.
Yeah, you cannot. Can't run if you're crouched.
No, yeah, I think you have full range in there. I've gotten
maybe.
stuck in there a few times.
Okay.
In runs.
Silver arrows are
We're
pretty
gonna
nice.
skip. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, you can if you want. If the other thing's not good, honestly, I would reset.
You sure?
Yeah.
You don't want silvers?
I might need that, so
Oh, okay,
I'm sorry.
I guess.
That actually opens up an item location, so
So now what I'll do is just loop back around, check the other ones.
yeah.
2 more items we can check before we leave, but because those items were good, we need to loop back around instead of resetting. That's why I saved. If there was nothing good, I would have just reset and started from the save. But I guess Andy wants arrows and cape.
I actually had no idea you could drop down that way.
We're both learning today. That's a good learning experience.
I have $50 from D Staple that says Super Metroid and Link to the Past at the same time. Take my money. Donation goes towards TaskBot SMB60 or SM64. And remember too, for the TaskBot incentive right now, we are currently $5,774 out of $7,500. Let's keep pushing for that. We also have $250 from Mighty Spen that says, Kelpsy, Andy, that goat guy, this is outrageous. I love all of you. Thank you for this incredible rando run and kill the frames.
That goat guy. Thank you.
I read what I saw there.
So yeah, just 2 more items in here, and then all right.
You want that?
No. So I still cannot do anything fast.
Well, I guess I can do. Well, you have the golden gauntlets. Is there anything that opened up in the?
Nope.
I guess you can. That needs boots. Trying to do this for you, even though I don't know nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing I can do is kill Aghanim. I really don't want to do that. So
Okay. Guess I do lore and warfare now, which is fine. Get it out of the way and then. Do you want me? Well, I got to do Crocomire now because we haven't found anything. So that's.
I mean, you can do Croc if you want before going down to Lore and Warfare. Up to you.
Well, let's do lore and warfare first.
Okay.
And then Croc on the way back if we don't find anything. Lore and warfare. So there's always a few different routes you can take, and you know this is all kind of reflects on your final time, but you know you just kind of gotta just go with whatever, not think about it too much, just do it.
Yeah, like obviously if Crocomire, has the Moon Pearl or something like that, that would have been the best decision. But with Ridley being, a required boss, having to go through Lore and Warfare is a better decision at the time, even if it's not necessarily the right one.
Right.
We have $100 from Engine that says, end the animals and save those frames. And $100 from Anubis that says, thanks for the run, let's kill the animals. So a quick save kill update while y'all are interested in that. We have currently $2,947 for save the animals and $2,205 for kill the animals. Getting close.
Real close. So what I'll do here is something called a green gate glitch, which allows me to enter a gate from behind if it's if the switch is on the left side. There we go. Can be a little bit tricky, but it's not too bad. I'll give you the red shield. We can fight.
Yeah, you got charged plasma.
Yeah, we're good. If I didn't have any charge, or if I only had the normal beam, I would consider skipping.
Yeah.
Okay, nothing good. So one little trick you can do here is get in the proper position. You hold L and R at the same time when crouching, and you'll aim up. Normally, if you want to aim up, you'd have to press up, but that would bring you out of crouch.
And as long as you time the shots properly, you can get double hits on Gold Trizo pretty much every time. You want to jump into Meyer area real quick?
Yeah, we can do that.
Just so I can see what medallion we need. Yeah, this is one of the other warps. Lone Warfare is linked with the right side Meyer area. We need Quake, which we have. All right, cool. Thanks. There you go.
You're very welcome.
I probably should have looked at the map while we were there too, but
You want to go back?
no, that's fine.
Okay.
We have $15 from Meninock that says, hello from France. I discovered a link to the past rando from the GDQ 2018 schedule, so I just had to donate during today's SMZ3 run. Keep on running and supporting great causes with our favorite games. $15 from Henra that says, save the animals, save the world. $5 from Iggy Zeeg that says, shoutouts to Andy and Oates for completely annihilating the laws of nature.
Thanks. These are the, we're going to let you guys decide. Mickey Mouse. Let's see if you can see the shape. That's what we call that room. little fun fact. Because there's ears there, that's why. But nothing good, just missiles. And I'm really clicking the controller, aren't I?
Yeah, a little bit. It's nice.
It's nice, you like that?
Oh yeah.
Clicky. Well, you're welcome. Okay. Man, these guys take a lot more than I thought with just plasma. Normally in this area you have wave, the combination of wave, plasma, and ice, which gets rid of them pretty quickly.
Remember, you do have bombs now too.
Yeah, I knew that. I was totally getting ready to power bomb. Try not to die. So with this, you pretty much just go into Ridley's pit in the map, and then I probably should have done the other method here. It's fine. And then you just make your way back out. Killing these guys is required to exit the room.
The dang ninja pirates.
Yep. Go underneath. 2 E-tanks is enough for Ridley. If I didn't have any suits or gravity, I'd probably consider farming quite a bit. But gravity has really good damage reduction for Ridley. We just need to fire a few shots, and then 29 will do. 29 supers. Uh-oh, here we go. I'll be fine, I said. Okay, he blew up. That's funny, that never happened. Yeah, we didn't die. Normally you have to jump into Ridley's claws.
Oh my God, the
There
moon
it
pearl.
is.
All right.
Good, we don't have to do Crocomire.
Yet.
What's that?
I said yet.
Well, I guess.
I still need a couple things.
I guess. So we might have to do them, but Moon Pearl was the most important, I think, that we needed.
Yes. So now, as far as I know, I need boots, because boots will give me Canis Maria. You're a little low on health, also.
Oh, yeah. Whoops. I was waiting for the beeps.
But yeah, so I don't know. I don't exactly know which dungeons in the Dark World I don't need to do. Oh God.
So that was supposed to go really smoothly and technical, but as you can see, it was the opposite of that.
Yeah, luckily he's got the auto next to his health is means that he has a reserve tank that has some health in it, and if his health decides to go below 0, he will.
This guy's gonna bother me, isn't he? Hi. Uh-oh, now we got trouble here. Trouble's a brewing. We're good. I need to be slightly careful here. But like Andy said, I do have some reserves, so it's not a big deal if I do that. I'm not dipping into them yet, so. There we go. Okay.
All right, you got 100 health.
Yep. We can just check this item. If it was something good, we'd kind of make a loop around. Whoops. There you go. This room can be a little bit tricky, but we'll make our way through.
This is the Franker Z missiles right here, because that looks like a dog, right?
Yep, the little floppy ears. I am kind of forced to do this right now, kill these guys. If I didn't and I took 2 hits, I would die. Oh, hi. I didn't know you came down here. Okay, I think power bombs do something. They don't, actually. It's funny.
I've actually never seen that one drop down. I've seen this one drop down.
Yeah, I've seen this
but
one.
I've never
not
seen that middle one drop down before.
Yep, same. Well, okay, this is kind of annoying. We got it, guys. Don't worry. I just want more playtime. Andy gets to play for like 2 hours. Not fair.
Oats is just, spicing it up a little bit.
Yeah. Now we're good now. I've added enough GDQs. I don't want another one. Okay, probably just bring you back to...
Norfair is probably the quickest one.
Yeah. once Andy gets the flute, pretty much you can just go anywhere in Super Metroid. The flute allows you to go to pretty much all the dungeons, right, or certain locations near the dungeons.
Yeah, the only issue we might run into is if Myers a dungeon I have to beat and I don't find the flute, because we can get there via Super Metroid. So worst case scenario, Oats will need to run back into Lower North Fair.
But that's not too bad.
Yeah.
It's right there. But yeah, you're looking pretty good. Silvers, cape, half magic, a bunch of hearts.
Yeah, we're looking pretty good.
Yep.
Oops.
Wait, did we find a better sword for you?
I found one right before, right after Desert.
Okay.
All right, so let's see. I don't need to beat Meyer, Turtle Rock, or Palace of Darkness. So I need the hook shot, and that's it.
That's it, huh?
Yeah, that's it.
Then we can beat the game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so I can beat all of the other. I guess I might need the mirror for Tower of Hera. I guess I also need the mirror for Swamp, actually, so I need the mirror too.
Okay. Mirror and hook shot.
Yep, we're good to go.
What is this cave called, Andy?
This is a hype cave.
Yeah, as you can see, wave beam. Real hype.
real good.
No, it helps out. It'll speed up the Mother Brain fight quite a bit, because Mother Brain requires 60 supers if you don't have any beams or good beams.
So we're gonna come over here. We're gonna do Thieves Town, do Skull Woods, Ice Palace, and then all that'll be left is Hera and Swamp.
Yeah, it should be pretty. We're only 4 hours in, Andy. It's not too bad.
Yeah, so unfortunately, depending upon where the hookshot ends up being, a lot of the locations in the Dark Worlds, or there's some locations in the Dark World where you need the mirror to get to them, and it's a little irritating going through all this stuff without the mirror, just because it isolates all those locations. It's it's hard to figure out when to go back for that one location because it takes a couple minutes. There's a couple of those in Super Metroid also that we have left to check. So hopefully it doesn't come down to that, but. So the digging game is normally completely random, but in the randomizer, you're guaranteed to get the item somewhere in the first 30 digs. That way, you can actually know, that you got the item, basically.
Yeah, and it makes a little jingle when you get some, so. Because it could just be a rupee, so you don't actually know. You wouldn't know if you didn't have sound, I guess.
All right, we're going to leave that guy for later. We don't have a mirror, so we're just going to leave him hopping out there all by his lonesome.
Yeah, that guy's for the, he's one of the blacksmiths, right? So you can get, you can kind of get to, there's already the chest here. You can get that item currently with the mirror, right?
I would need to take the smith back first.
All right. And then the chest shows up.
Yeah.
You can get 2 items with that guy.
This is really fun without boots, by the way.
Yep.
All right. So Thieves Town. Thieves Town has 4 items. The big key has to be in one of the first 4 chests. And then, depending upon what else is in the first 4 chests, I can kind of deduce what other stuff I should exactly open the rest of the way.
All right, we have $5 from Apothos that says, third and final donation for the marathon for more chances to win this wonderful last set of prizes. I wish the runners good luck on the randomizer and bless RNG. And again, quick update here. We are currently $5,929 out of $7,500 for the TaskBot SM64 1 key coming up. So if you want to see that, please get those donations in soon. Thanks.
So with the chess game here, you're guaranteed the items on the first 2.
It's like a 25% chance to get the item in the first chest, and then 100% in the second chest if you don't get it in the first chest. But it's
first
like impossible to know if for the most part if it's in the first chest or not, unless it's a a unique item. But like single bomb is actually in the chest game item rotation.
Just a normal bomb.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So. All right, there's our big key. I got the map already, I think. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Okay, so yeah, like I said, there's 4 unique chests in this dungeon. So hopefully I'll be able to skip some of the stuff towards the end. Yeah, we're a little overpowered health-wise, I guess, coming into a dungeon like this.
Yeah, Thief's Town can kind of be tricky if you don't have any armor or half magic with the cape. I don't know what the boss's name is, but he can kind of hit pretty hard.
Yeah, Thief's Town is the first dungeon in the Dark World, really, that enemies start doing more than like 1 heart of damage.
Yeah.
Pretty much every enemy that's around the dungeon does 2 hearts.
Blind. That's what
There you go.
I'm learning.
Yeah, so things we're still looking for Oats, Ice Beam would be pretty helpful. That way he doesn't have to power bomb the Metroids at the end.
Yeah. Because killing the Metroids is required, unlike Metroid 1 or something.
Mm-hmm. So normally, you freeze them with Ice Beam and 5 missiles or a super, but without Ice Beam, you can actually kill them with 3 power bombs.
Mm-hmm. Takes quite a while.
And it's just really slow, really laggy. It's, God, what is this thing doing?
The gatekeeper. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. I guess just Ice Beam.
Yeah, because you have Wave, you have Plasma, you have Charge.
And we already got through Lower Norfair. Screw attack's not needed.
Yeah, Screw Attack would probably just slow you down, honestly.
Yeah, at this point.
You'd have to short charge Zeb Skip or
do the
pause.
down back one.
Or the down back. I actually don't know how to do the down back one. Looks too complicated for me.
Same. Oh, flip.
Oh, hey, I needed those things too.
Forgot about that. Oh, yeah.
But all right. So that'll give me logical entry into Ice Palace. I could have gotten to Ice Palace without them with a glitch called Fake Flippers. Jumping into the water right next to the screen transition will allow me to transition while I'm in the water without the flippers, and the game just kind of lets me swim because of that. But if I get hit while I'm in that kind of glitch state, the game doesn't know where to put me back, so it tries to put me back where it thinks I should be, and it doesn't work out too well. And I'd rather not hard lock the game.
Yeah, like you said, it's not in the logic, so flippers is kind of, I guess, required. Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah, if Swamp was a pendant dungeon, I might have opted to actually go into Ice Palace without flippers if I never found them. But because flippers are required for Swamp Palace, there's no other way to get in there without them. Mm-hmm. There's not really a point in me going to Ice Palace beforehand.
Yeah, Ice Palace is kind of notorious for being confusing, right? Very tedious palace. So, but unfortunately, it's a crystal. So
yeah, it's just slow if you have to check stuff in it.
Yeah.
If you don't have to check anything and you have all the items you need to beat both games, you can just fly through and go straight to the boss. Mm-hmm. It's one of the dungeons where you don't need the big key to get to the boss if you know how to do a specific bomb jump. All right, let's see what you got to say for me today. The beach. I'm not sure I can make it.
Wow, that's nice.
All right, so this fight is normally one of the trickiest fights casually, but getting all of these hits as quickly as possible kind of puts the boss on a script, and it's the same fight every time. It's usually the most impressive fight for a non-speedrun viewer.
Well, I was impressed.
We need some coffee.
Yeah. At the early bird run.
All right, so Skullwoods, I do need to beat Mothula. There's 2 items. I could go straight to the back and just go to Mothula. We'll see. See how I'm feeling. We're gonna go check the bumper cave item over here. This is the one thing that I needed cape for. So let's take a look. Oh, ooh! I'm glad you didn't reset. All right, so now all we need is a mirror. Oh my god! Supposed to hit that bumper. What's he doing? Avoiding it. Come on.
Yeah, he's off the script.
All right, so normally you need the hook shot here, but you can actually just walk around, and it's you know, you're supposed to know dumb little things like that. You can walk around pits and stuff like that. Oh, those guys do a lot of damage, and they don't leave you alone.
All right, we have $25 from Nyx, who says, Hype Cave even had a reserve tank. I would call that pretty hype for Oats. I've always loved the co-op, Oats and Andy streams. Keep up the great work and let's save the frames.
Thanks. That actually did save me. So.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, man, you get like a ton of hearts. I get, 6 E-tanks. I guess the E-tank's worth quite a bit more than a heart.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
Some enemies do a whole E-tank depending upon.
And if you get
Suits
the
you got.
if you get the armor or the chainmail or whatever you call it, something like that. Trying to think of something clever to say, but the armor, whatever it's called, if you get that, the damage reduction is quite significant.
It's pretty similar to the Super Metroid damage reduction.
With your suits, yeah.
All right. So I still would like to find boots. Canis Maria can be required in Ganon's Tower. So even though the 2 dungeons that require it, I don't need to beat, I may still need to beat to get the Canis Maria to get the big key in Ganon's Tower. So it'd be nice to find boots before going in there. I don't have any fairies, right? No, okay. I love setting up a death warp and then dying and then realizing I have a fairy afterwards. Oh no.
Oh my goodness. Let's reset. Back to Super Metroid. My turn again. Yeah, this is a pretty fast dungeon. Like, I guess everything's kind of connected before you get into this area, so that's kind of like the tricky part as well. Trying to figure out where to go, and like the holes and everything to the key.
Yeah, it can be a little confusing.
Yeah.
Because it looks a lot bigger than it actually is. I actually want this key. Okay. We're gonna wait here for a second for this Wallmaster to drop down. In the 1.0 version of A Link to the Past, they can actually grab you while you're falling down a pit, and
Pull you back up.
basically. Even if you're like one tiny black pixel falling down the hole, just lift it right up.
Funny. All right, there's.
Yo!
Ooh.
All right.
Wow. So hook shot, mirror.
We're good to go, unless I need the Canis Maria.
Yeah.
So what do you think, Oats? It's a 17 out of 22 chance that I don't need it.
17 out of 22.
Yeah.
What do I think about that?
Yeah. You think I should risk it for the biscuit?
I think
as
you
they
should
say.
risk
All right.
Yeah. Let's do it. I'm sorry if it's.
So there's only 5 locations that are Canis Maria blocked in Ganon's Tower, and there's 22 chests that can have the big key in it. So, odds are I'm not going to need the Canis Maria for it. What am I doing? I've been playing too much of the new randomizer mode.
But yeah, I mean, chances are you'll get those 17. You'll find it in those.
Plus, you know, it'll add a little sweat.
Yeah,
If it's like getting towards the last couple checks and I don't have it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll save Hera for last, just because it's already up Death Mountain. I have to go up there anyways. God, I cannot.
You want some of my coffee here? Or, you know? It's all right. We've both been making some mistakes. That's the beauty of a randomizer. It's you could be the best at a game and, you know, look kind of foolish doing some of the things.
Yeah.
It's tricky. Every randomizer is different.
It's like the big appeal for me, I guess. Like speedrunning is really cool because, you know, you get to optimize it. And you know you can see general improvement where it's not as easy to see randomizer improvement, I guess, because it's all routing and like game knowledge and
A lot of just practice of the same thing over and over, so you can always constantly improve that. But
yeah,
with these, you have to use a little bit more, I guess, brain power.
yeah, you don't necessarily get put in the same situations every time with like, you know, the same weapons. You know, like you might have to come into this dungeon without a sword. And like knowing how to deal with all that stuff optimally is a lot of fun. It's just like a puzzle.
Yeah.
It's like when you've been speedrunning for a long time, you know, like Oats has with Super Metroid, you can kind of just like turn his brain off and let his muscle memory do
Yeah,
the
half
work.
the time it's just reading the chat, not even paying attention. Sometimes I'll just feel like I black out, and I'm like, oh wait, I'm already at crate. Happens more often than you think.
So we have some requests for some coffee here. We have a $10 donation from Bad Scribbler that says, I think this is enough for coffee.
Thanks.
Thank you.
And then a $25 donation from Fane5 that says, good to know that Oats is keeping it sassy, even out in the wild of GDQ.
Ooh, sassy.
I was gonna say, if that 25 was for coffee, that's a pretty nice coffee.
Yeah. It was the 10 for coffee.
Yeah. So we're gonna skip the chest down there. It's too far out of my way. You know.
And that's the cane.
I already know where the cane is.
Or okay.
I need the boots.
Yeah, that's the boot.
Yeah, the only stuff that I'll probably check besides the dungeons that I still have to do, I'll probably check the east side of Death Mountain because there's got like 16 checks over there or something crazy like that. Before heading into Gan's Tower. There's another E-tank for you.
Thanks.
You might need it.
Yeah. No, I think all the scary stuff is done.
Yeah. Yeah, so Oats is just pretty much, you know, waiting to beat Mother Brain.
Yeah. And you can beat either game first, but
But yeah, for the sake of the save, kill the animals,
We'll have
we're going to
to
be beating Super Metroid last
Yep.
because, so whichever game you beat first, once you beat it, it kind of like stops the end sequence. Because obviously, you know, if I beat A Link to the Past without finding all the Super Metroid items, if I wasn't able to go back to A Link to the Past afterwards, you know, you could maybe not be able to beat it. So like if I kill Ganon, it just kind of puts me back on the pyramid. If you kill Mother Brain, it kind of stops the blow up sequence halfway through.
yeah, once you get to the second to last room before the ship, the timer just stops.
God. All right.
Pretty easy with silver arrows.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a super missile.
Thanks.
Okay.
What's the next plan of action?
I'm trying to think. So like without having like my standard tracker in front of me, it's remembering the hardest part without doing it with like actual like notes in front of you is what dungeons you have left. So I think it's just Ice and Hera left. So we're just gonna take a nice walk over here. Okay. I never did mushroom. There's a ton of like really terrible locations that I could still check. The one thing that I'm gonna do before going into Ice Palace, because I need to go back into the Light World to get into the dungeon, we're just gonna come up here and mirror on this location. I think I actually already know what this is, so this is stupid. But
Come on, 5 arrows.
yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I jumped in. Andy.
I jumped in the water to see what that was a long time ago. Okay.
Oh, that's what you did. I was wondering what you were doing when you first went to Link to the Past.
Yeah, I mean, you're never like normally that close, so it's usually not worth it to walk all the way down there. But with the warp being there, it's just kind of like, hey, I'll see what this is.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a good thing, and you're like, oh, okay, well, I know where I'm going once I get the mirror.
Yeah, there's still a ton of items that Andy can check. But like you said,
I'm not gonna check anything in here.
yeah.
This dungeon blows.
Yeah,
I'd rather just do it fast. It's fun when it's fast. It's just kind of tedious. Like, there's not a good way to do this dungeon, basically. If you need to check all the chests, it can give you a bunch of different scenarios depending upon if you get a small key early, if you get the big key early, if you don't get anything early. There's a whole bunch of different routes you have to know depending upon chest contents.
Yeah, this was always the trickiest whenever I would do the combination randomizers, the Ice Palace.
Oh, God.
All right, we have $100 from TW Roxas that says, had to get in another donation during the combo rando. You both are killing it so far. Put this towards Taskbot running SM64. And on that note, we are under $1,000 from that incentive. So right now, $6,664 out of $7,500. Keep going.
I did learn how to do this trick, Andy. You want me to do it for you? Or
Oh, God.
that's a little low.
It is a little low. I need to go one more pixel down.
What you're looking for is, with your sword out, there's 1 pixel of light in between the sword and the bomb. They can use as a visual cue. So good job, Andy. You did it.
Thanks, man. Normally I have boots for this part, so I don't even need to bomb jump.
Yeah.
What's a bomb jump? Yeah, with hookshot in here, you don't normally have it, so you can do a couple cool strategies. Like without boots, this room can be a little annoying, but you can just hookshot that little block right there and take damage. We're gonna check this one just because it's right here. Okay. I guess we'll check this one too.
Which big key isn't even required, correct?
Nope.
Oh.
All right.
Good thing you checked that one.
Yeah. I'd probably say Cold Stare, the boss coming up, is probably the first like scary boss in A Link to the Past, assuming you're like doing them in order.
Especially without half magic.
Yeah. The puffs do 4 hearts of damage on contact, which is a lot of damage. Even now with 8 hearts, I'm dying in 2 hits. Okay, this was real good. But Fire Rod is a little overpowered. Oh man, I got the small key, the big key, and the map in here.
Nice. Well,
I'm raking in the gold.
yeah, without half magic, you kind of have to be a little bit scared with your magic meter because I think it's a full magic meter.
Yeah, it takes your
fire
whole
rod.
magic meter
Yeah,
with the
so
Fire
if
Rod.
you miss a shot, which you probably shouldn't, but if you do, you will fail that.
I'd be lying if I say I never missed a shot.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know why I mirrored there. All right, but so yeah, all that's left is Tower of Hera. Then we can head into Ganon's Tower.
So as of right now, a quick save kill update as well, y'all. We're wondering about that. So currently save is at 3,192 and kill is at 2,680.
Sounds like some people need to get in some donations for killing the animals.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Tower Hair is a pretty short dungeon. We gotta kill everybody's favorite worm boss.
Yeah. Moldorm is, you know, really trolly. They'll keep knocking you off.
We'll check this one thing up here, too.
I think it's the boots.
Here's hoping. Although then I have to, like, leave and go back down the dungeon. Or go back down the mountain.
Told you.
It's red like the boots.
Yeah.
Probably shiny like the boots. Alright. So, so compass here. So if I don't get the big key in the next chest, I gotta go down into the basement and hang out in the tile room for a little bit. That's pretty rude. Alright.
Perfect.
We don't have to sit and do nothing for a minute and a half.
Yeah, fingers crossed. We're making pretty good time on this so far.
Yeah. I mean, it helps when, you know, the person playing Super Metroid is actually good
Oh,
on my end.
Yeah.
Super Metroid's one of those games that, like, if you mess up your movement, you just look like the biggest idiot. It's like jumping up to a ledge but not jumping high enough, so you just drop back
Like
down.
I did multiple times, and
Yeah, that's a regular thing for me. And it's just like, man, it's so frustrating.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so this boss is usually pretty annoying. Takes 6 hits with the fighter sword when you normally come up here in a playthrough. But tempered sword, on the other hand,
Oh, he's coming for you.
yeah, it just takes a nice slash and a spin attack, and he's toast. That was a really tough kill. Thank you guys for the applause.
You almost fell.
Almost.
We're all applauding because we've fallen here many, many times.
We have $200 from Fallen One who says, shoutouts to the Link to the Past randomizer community. And $100 from Streaks that says, thanks to the runners and organizers for putting together a great event this weekend. Pumped to have this bite-sized GDQ in between the main events and really enjoying this randomizer run. Been watching these for over 5 years now and still can't get enough. Keep up the tremendous work. Also, again, as a reminder, we are currently at $6,808 out of $7,500.
I would have laughed. Knock that one. Same spot. Yeah, these squirrels are really annoying.
Yup.
And they have huge hitboxes too.
Yep.
Like they'll try to squeeze past 'cause there's plenty of room, but no, it's in the way every time.
So, as a reminder again, $6,808 out of $7,500 for the TaskBot SM64 one key, which is immediately following this run. So if you want to see that, it is set up block 2. Please get those donations in. Also, real quick, $15 from Dark Muselli. That Oats and Andy combo randomizer is awesome. Just recently learned about randomizers and never heard of a combo thing like you are doing here. I love it. Also love the whole GDQx, so let's keep up the good work. Good luck at all the runes and put this towards the TaskBot SM64 one key thing, because we all love our pal TaskBot, and I want to know, what exactly is that?
So here's Ganon's tower.
Yep. So in the basement here, you need the big key to go upstairs. There are 22 chests down here that can have the big key in it.
So put in the chat what number you think it'll be.
Yeah,
and if you get it right, Andy will give you a free sub to his channel.
Oh yeah.
Okay, perfect.
And if you pick 1 or 2, I already. Oh my God.
Okay.
That's
Really bad.
all right. Well, I know nothing can be on the right side of Ganon's tower, so that's a plus, I suppose. But the boots could very well be in here, so that's what we're gonna hope for.
Yeah, fingers crossed, because that's pretty bad.
Yeah, there's a ton of items in here. There's 20 unique chests in this dungeon. So I cannot believe that happened. Well, this is Oats' fault. He picked the seed.
Oh. You told me pick 1, 2, or 3. So.
But it's fine. The boots are gonna be here. I have faith.
Oh, you do, huh?
Oh yeah. Gotta have faith.
Neat little trick there.
Yeah, getting that hook shot off in time allows you to just go through the blocks, even though they're already up. Man, this is...
So, if the boots are not here, then we're going to have a lot of items to check, possibly. I'm already trying to figure out what I missed in Super Metroid.
Oh, God.
It's the wrong way.
Yeah. You know, sometimes I get my ups and downs mixed up.
Yep. It's here. It's in the top left.
All right, I'll save that one for last then.
Oh, darn. I wanted to look good.
What happened to the psychic powers from earlier?
Yep. It's half price now for that reading. Do my best.
All right, so there's 4 more locations I can check. Come on up. I want to use you. Thanks. So normally you have boots there to bonk across that warp tile, but I don't have those. So we're gonna do a little bomb jump here instead of figuring out where all the oh, okay. All right, 3 more checks, and then get to figure out what I'm going back to.
Yeah. Like I said, fingers crossed. Our time was looking good, but I mean, you still have a lot of items to check, though.
Oh God, I have so many items.
Yeah,
to
like
check.
the right side of the mountain.
Yeah.
There's so many items over there.
Oh. All right.
Darn.
That's fine.
We just wanted to be here longer, so.
Yeah, I'll probably, I don't know. I'll check the mountain, and then I'll probably let Oats check, you know, a couple of the one-off SM locations.
I'm trying to even think.
There's
'Cause I can't check. I can check.
There's
Crocomire being probably the biggest.
Yeah, Crocomire would be the biggest check. There's the waterway under charge.
Yeah.
There's the stupid item to the right of the climb.
Yep. So
So there's a couple things you can check.
6 items.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, if it's that spring ball, that's gonna really be bad.
Can't do that yet, anyways.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. Then we have to find grapple for ice.
All right. So there's 2 chests in here, and then there's going to be 8 more on Light World Death Mountain that I can take a look at.
I do want to announce we have just met the incentive for the TaskBot SM64 1 key. So thank you to everybody who made this possible. Thank you. So a couple donations real quick here. $500 from Lucas Wagner. No comment, but thank you very much for your donation.
Wow. Yeah.
Then we have $100 from Jam Cow, who says, here's $100 to help make that boots locked big key feel a little less bad.
It still feels bad.
And then we have $25 from Moni that says, good morning, gamers. Moni here. Thought I'd donate with the awesome Sky Bills on the mic. My friend Annie running and the beautiful Kelpsy on the couch. Also, hi Oats, I didn't know you, but I bet you're awesome. Keep being awesome.
You'd be wrong.
You know, first of all, you're that Oats guy, and then I don't know you, but keep being awesome.
The goats guy, yeah.
Keep being awesome, and good luck on the rest of the run. Donation goes towards my boss, Grand Pooh Bear, and Mitch's SMB3 run. Hashtag save the consoles. The consoles. Thank you, Monty. We appreciate that.
What are you thinking, Andy? That's a big old sigh.
I'm going to let you do Crockemeyer because he's the cutest boss in Super
Yes,
Metroid.
I'm sure we'll have some of my people's favorite emote coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Controller's nice and warm, thank you.
You're welcome. I got to play for more than 5 minutes that time. Man, there's so much crap left for me to check.
Yeah. No, I think we'll get it. I say that, but I've been wrong every prediction I've had today. So with Crockemeyer, normally it takes quite a bit of shots. Like he'll keep opening his mouth. But with this combination, Crockemeyer flashes because with the beam combination, it's hitting him like every frame. So it just keeps pushing him back and back without having to do any of the mouth open, close kind of thing. So
Crockemeyer is interesting that, you know, it doesn't really have health. It's more of just like a tug of war.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, there's no health, right? And if you are really bad, you'll get pushed back into the spikes. Almost.
So yeah, I was trying to do a trick there where you can get a spike suit, which is pretty much the same as the blue suit, except you can actually run while you have it. And it takes like a unmorph the same frame as you take damage from the spikes, and then like a shine spark like 7 frames after that.
Yeah,
or
it's like 10
that.
frames. So you unmorph the frame you take damage, and then you press jump 10 frames after.
Yeah, so it's really, really precise. Hey, well,
Hey, that's
got
kind
an
of
ice
nice.
beam.
It's not necessary, but it's pretty good.
It's like the last useful thing we could find for you.
Right, yeah.
So
Speed up the end a little bit.
Yeah. Makes up for all the time that we lost when boots aren't here. The flute. All right. If I have to go to Meyer, I don't have to. You know, I don't need you anymore.
Darn. Should have skipped it.
Hey, Andy, could you help me out here? I don't know if this next message is love or shade. You can tell me, all right?
Okay.
So we have a $50 donation from Tampa, very familiar face.
Okay.
That says, Andy, you are dumb. Sincerely, Tampa.
I don't need that.
You know, that's pretty accurate. So I mean, it might be a little shade, but you know, he's not wrong. I love Tampa though.
Okay, so nothing really great. The flute kind of helps Andy a little bit, but nothing that we need, because, yeah, the only thing we need is boots.
Yep.
Go back to... So the other item that we can check, I believe, was the speed booster on the climb.
And speed booster under charge.
So waterway.
Yeah.
I'll get this for you.
Okay.
And you died again. I don't think I missed anything. Do you recall?
No, I don't think so.
It's pretty easy just to skip over that random one item, but I believe we've gotten everything so far in Norfair and Lower Norfair. The only thing that we have not gotten in Meridia, if I recall correctly, is Yes.
Or are you going to Shack Tool?
No, I'm going up.
Okay. So it'd be pretty.
That'd be pretty. Yeah. I mean, boots could be there,
They could be.
but we're really hoping they aren't.
All right, so I believe we will all recognize this donor. We have a 2,000 donation from the Yeti. Thank you. Which reads, hey all, Yeti here. We love ourselves a good randomizer run. Good luck to Andy and Oatsngoats. Here's another 2,000 from shirts, bringing our total to 6,000 for GDQx. Shoutouts to all our artists who help make our amazing tees. You can still pick them up at theyeti.com/GDQx until midnight tonight. $4 from every shirt goes to the Twitch Charity Plaza. So thank you again, Yeti. We appreciate it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
They have a really cool Metroid Link to the Past.
Oh, I saw that.
shirt
That's
on there.
really sick. Yeah. Right underneath.
Can't believe you fit under that.
Yeah, I guess his legs don't have hitboxes.
Okay.
Okay, 2 more items. And if you can't recall anything, I think that's
Yeah. You want to go to the climb first and then go through retro?
yeah. You know, I guess. I was about to do that spring ball trick. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, huh?
Well, time to go back.
That wasn't the idea, but yeah, we'll check the one item here. We needed speed booster for this.
Mm-hmm.
All right, real quick here, some love from some devs. We have a $100 donation from the Link to the Past randomizer devs that say, Andy playing a GDQ seed without boots? We couldn't allow that. But seriously, thanks to Total for taking the Link to the Past randomizer and combining it with Super Metroid. And thanks to Andy and Oatsngoats for showing it off for everyone.
Okay, down. Yeah, much quicker. There's a little shortcut here. I don't know if we explained, but that
I
little
was going to say, did you ever explain that?
that little trick I just did there, where I fell really fast, is kind of a recent trick called moonfall. We found that if you are moonwalking, which was really useless before, no one ever used it until very recently. If you're moonwalking and you jump and hold the direction that you want to move out of that, you will. It kind of like messes with your cap, so it like has an underflow, I guess you'd call it. And then there is no terminal velocity. Oh, come on. I'm doing this. I don't care. We're still looking for your stupid boots.
On that note, we have $50 from Binge that says, here's to boots in the pedestal.
Oh my God, please, no. I didn't even think about that
Same.
until now.
I guess I could, check the pedestal with the book, just appease everyone's will for this to be the worst seed of all time.
That would be so bad. But then we get to spend longer here, which we just adore. There we go. I need a little bit of speed here.
Nope.
There you. Well, I mean that opens up the door for nothing actually. Dude. Did you check? Well, yeah. There's so many items. Did you check that one item? I guess we'll just make our way up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be it. But I'd be really surprised if you don't find anything Link to the Past here. Like we said, there's still so many items, and there's very minimal items left in Super Metroid to check.
I'm pretty sure it's literally one.
It might be just one. So if it's there, that's really incredibly unlucky. But that's what randomizers are all about. Lucky or very unlucky.
So let's see. I I didn't do any of my area. I can still do the mushroom and the shovel. Yeah, we got some pretty quick checks I can bust out. So here's hoping.
So I wanted to know what you all thought about this one. We have $15 from Naviri that says donation goes to the Andy and Oats Swap Games Incentive. I know that Andy had some feelings about that. Oh, maybe next time, save the animals.
Okay, so what are you checking first, Andy?
We're gonna go check my good buddy the hobo.
Yep, living under the bridge.
Yeah, there's a couple of quick flippers checks I can do here, and then I'll go activate my flute so I can get around Hyrule a little more quickly.
I think it's going to be the last chest in Turtle Rock.
Turtle Rock does have a ton of items.
Yeah, it does. So
that's not the boots.
Definitely a good chance it is in Turtle Rock, but we'll find out.
Yeah, there's 6 total items I can get from the Turtle Rock area. So it's definitely a fairly high density dungeon at the very least. Palace of Darkness is also a high density dungeon. Yeah, stuff I left behind in Swamp is not looking too good right now.
Just that one, it takes too far, it's too far out of the way. That's probably it.
God, if boots are there, I'm gonna laugh really hard.
I won't blame you. It's about taking those risks.
All right. So there's 2 more things I can check up here. I haven't even been to the Palace of Darkness area at all. I never checked Pyramid. I never checked Catfish.
That's what I was saying before when we started. You get the good items, and then something silly like this happens, and you are, we're going to finish in 2.5 hours, and then, we might get sub 5 hours at that point. Once you chuck everything.
We have $25 from Keku57 that says, shout-outs to Oats and Andy, and hi, Kelpsy. Hey, Andy,
Keku.
I have a fun, in air quotes, seed to play. Miss you guys, and glad to see this being run.
Keku telling me that there's a fun seed to play means I'm gonna have a bad time.
Thank you, Keku. Keku's a great guy. So.
Yes, I do love Keku. Unfortunately, he is all the way in Hawaii.
Yep.
Yeah, what a shame.
It would have been fun to have him here.
All right, let's bad boy out.
We have $20 from Chase Wolf that says, always great to see GDQ and great to hear Sky on the mic. So many great charities benefiting from this. These are 2 of the best Super Nintendo games, and seeing them play together in a randomizer is impressive and unique. This is an amazing run, so thank you, Andy and Oats.
Thank you. And here's the duck. All right, it's a duck.
Yeah.
$20 from the Shiny Prince, the epic quest of Andy and his goat to find the lost boots.
Can't wait for the fan art of you on a goat.
Make it happen.
Yeah. So when you do this mushroom, you have to leave the area and just come back, and then you get the item in the house. It'll just be there.
Oh, I got super excited when I saw red, man.
You don't even grab it?
Nah.
Oh my goodness. See, when I play these, I need silvers. I need the red armor. I need everything good. Half magic, cape.
All right, so there's 3 things I'm gonna check in here. I'm not gonna go into Misery Mire yet. It only has 2 items, and it's a fairly strung out dungeon if you have to check all the chests. So we're gonna save that for later.
You already explained the mirror trick.
No, that's like the first time I've done it. I don't know.
You did it
I did it earlier.
Yeah.
But in the Japanese 1.0 version of the game, if you mirror the same time as you're pushing a block, if you're in a location where the mirror does not already do something, the block just gets erased. And, you know, tricky puzzles like this one coming up, you know, and I don't even have to worry about.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's, I don't know.
Yeah. What is that even?
Okay. We're gonna we're gonna check the pedestal. We're just gonna, you know, get this off of my list right now.
Oh. So if it is at the pedestal, Andy's required to do at this point every dungeon.
Yep. I'd have to go beat Meyer and Palace Darkness and Turtle Rock.
Yeah, which
Like, it's nice to know that it's there, because I don't have to look for the boots in those dungeons like I might have to. But it's also like, man, I have to beat these dungeons.
yeah, that's far longer than
Yeah.
just not having to do this. Well, possibly, I guess. Who knows?
Yeah. Okay, good. It's a missile.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Can you get those anyways? I'm really...
All right, so... Oh, man. All that money I just lost. I'm running a little low. So there's a couple things in the Dark World area here that I can check. I left Skullwoods early. There's one item left in Skullwoods, I believe. Then I can do the Smith. Now that I have the mirror. It's on the library. I don't need it.
You think you don't need it until you do.
I mean, I need the boots to get it.
Oh, yeah. Never mind.
We have $25 from Solace that says, so close, but yet so far. Put this towards a new pair of boots for Andy since he can't find his. $5 from Anonymous. Hey, Andy, vanilla boots?
Wait, so then Turtle Rock wouldn't even be...
Yeah, that's what Kelsey was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was just trying to play it cool, you know. Like, I'm not stupid.
Yeah. Yeah. I understand. I don't even know what's going on. Just pretty tired. Us gamers, this is just far too early.
Real gamer hours. Who's up?
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right, so we're going to check these two things real quick, and then, I don't know yet. Well, I'll probably go to Palace of Darkness, honestly. It has a good chunk of items that are relatively quick, especially with the flute. It's nice and quick to get over there.
We have a $100 donation from James FNX who says, hope this run finishes well. Hi to Andy and Kelpsy, and here's to the last day of TwitchCon.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks, James.
Dang, they're making power bombs in there.
Yeah.
It's a little scary. Dude, imagine Ganon wouldn't be ruling Hyrule anymore.
Yeah, I wonder if they have a business license for that.
All right. We're going to take this chest over to this nice gentleman over here. He's going to open it for me. For whatever reason, Link just does not know how to open this chest. And that is not the boots. All right, let's go over here. Palace of Darkness. We got to save Kiki from the hedge maze. And then he overcharges me for pushing a button.
I have a feeling we're going to be hearing all sorts of shoe references and puns all day. Here's
Oh,
the first
God.
one. I'm so sorry in advance. Anonymous donates $20 saying, these boots are made for walking. Oh, and kill the animals.
At least there's that.
Yeah.
If you do want an update on that, by the way, save is at $3,418 and kill is at $2,980. So again,
Ooh, it's
very
getting
close.
Yeah. Not too far off. So how many items are in Palace?
5.
5 items. I feel pretty good about this one, to be honest.
Yeah. Me too. Me too.
We have $10 from Butter, who says, long-time watcher, first-time attendee. Time to kill the animals to save frames since the boots clearly don't exist.
All right, so we're gonna do a cool little trick here for fun. So normally you need the bow to get access to the side of the dungeon because there is a room with some mimics in it, and the red mimic is only killable with the bow. But there's this is a long room, and we can actually kind of halt the screen scroll of the room by using a potion while we're walking to the left. So I'm going to take out one of these red potions over here. I'm going to walk to this side, use the potion while I'm walking to the left, hug the wall over here, and it actually doesn't lock this screen like it normally does, and just scrolling all these enemies off. The game just assumes they're dead. It's fantastic.
It's pretty cool. I've never actually seen that. Is that in any runs, or is that
Not
possibly?
really.
No? Okay.
It's just a cool little potion trick. I don't even remember what dungeon was the green pendant, honestly.
I think for Shirashula or whatever.
Yeah.
Shirashula. Sriracha.
I don't think it was Eastern or Palace Darkness. All right, what chest do you think of Oats? What chest are the boots in here?
The last.
Okay.
I don't know what the best locations are. Well, I kind of do, but I don't know how to call them out.
That one.
Yep. That one right there. No.
Oh, man. All right, so there's a... Let's see. All right, so I don't want to find the map. The last thing I want is an item on Helmasaur. So I don't really want to beat Helmasaur. It's a pretty big time commitment for one check.
But at this point, everything is necessary.
Mm-hmm. Do a little bomb jump here.
We have $5 from Rupee Clock
God.
that says, hey, I just wanted to point out that Pedestal could have not been the boots because you need them to get the Cane of Samaria in order to beat Misery Mire and then get the pendant. Good luck with the boots.
Yeah.
Good job on that bomb jump, Andy. That was
thanks.
really good. You almost failed it.
Almost. Oops. All right. Come on. Super missile.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, Mother Brain's not going to know what hit her.
Yeah, with how many super missiles at this point?
Probably like 80.
Yeah.
All right, but no map yet, so that's good. Definitely don't want to find the map. As long as I don't find the map, I know it'll be on Helmasaur, and so I don't have to go all the way down there. All right.
One more?
One more. Unless it's the map. Then 2 more.
Well,
Oh, man.
keeps getting better and better.
Please, please let me jump. What am I doing, actually? Hold on. Hold on. I'm a little confused here. I've never done this, like, that particular route without the boots before. It was weird.
You know, I'd say Oats is having an interesting day, you know, being referred to as that Oats guy, a goat, etc. $50 more from James that says, oops, forgot Oats. Hi, Oats.
And another $50 just to say that. Thank you. I didn't take it personally.
He's going to scratch you off his list now.
Again, I'm sorry in advance for this. $10 from David T that says, can we all appreciate that a soul item is holding back this randomizer run? Brr. Thanks, David.
Oh, I get it.
Oh, man.
Another relevant question here. $25 from Zach that says, why not just borrow Samus's speed booster?
Yeah,
That'd be nice.
that would be nice. Short charging with a link. Shine sparking everywhere. Poor turtles.
Yeah, they get no love.
Yeah.
So Helmet Sword takes 17 hammer hits to the mask to break it off, and then,
Just one arrow, right?
yep.
With silver arrows. So how much stronger are the silver arrows than the regular?
It takes 8 regular arrows for Helmet Sword.
Okay, so quite a bit.
It varies from enemy to enemy. Man, I'm finding all these red things, and it's making me sad.
There's another one. Darn. Well, what next then?
Well,
That's the fun part about trying to find the one item. You try to, you know, figure out the best routing with the most items, or like what dungeon will have the most items. What's left even? At this point?
I'm gonna go check Pyramid. I'm gonna go check Catfish. There's the 2.
Shovel guy.
I can do Shovel Guy. There's 3 mirror locations I can check.
All right.
So a little bit of a preview here for what's to come. We have $150 from Seraph, who says, gotta see my boys Pooh and Mitch do that SMB3 co-op run, which, yes, that is our last bonus run happening. We're currently $5,084 out of $20,000 for the SMB3 co-op run between Pooh and Mitch. And also, Save Kill, quick update here. Kill the Animals has taken the lead.
Ooh, baby.
3,000. This could be sniped at any point. $3,588 to $3,510.
Wow, that's close.
Oh man, this is pretty rough. Not gonna lie.
It's a little bit rough, but
We have $100 from Ready Player One that says, this randomizer 100% run is amazing.
it's looking like it. If it's the last item, that's gonna be sad, probably. a little bit funny.
Yeah. Should have had to be this one.
Yeah, and I did choose Seed, but
All right. That's right. My homie Catfish is gonna come in clutch.
yeah.
Here's these boots that have been underwater for centuries.
Yep, here they are. Slip them on. Yeah, I suppose mirror locations, shovel guy, and then dungeons.
I guess so. Dungeons I've already been in. So it's a real good feel.
Yep.
I didn't get any of the 3 items in Ice Palace. Swamp, I got some of the items, but not all.
Just the bottom and then the big chest.
Yeah, and then the left side
Right.
items.
We have $10 from Proto Magical Girl, who says, I believe if they pull themselves up by their bootstraps, they can... Oh, wait. Hi, Sky. We have $100 from Odin145 that says, boots? Where we're going, we don't need boots. Except, oh yeah, we do. Good luck.
Thanks. You don't want the bee?
No, I'm good. Bee's not gonna help me anymore.
It'll sniff out the boots for you. It's a boot sniffing bee. I don't know what I'm saying at this point.
I'm actually really curious how the bee would sniff.
I don't know.
I
think
promise
about it.
you. These boots puns are killing me as much for you all as it is for me. Promise. We do have a $438 donation from Frafaboa, thank you, who says, long-time watcher, first-time donator. Partially because this is the first time I've had the income to do so. Didn't watch a lot of this GDQ, but the Donkey Kong, Tropical Freeze, Titanfall, Kirby Superstar block yesterday was great, and so was this run. Donating $438 to tie up Save Kill. Ooh.
Nice.
Oh man.
$20 from AJ Firecracker.
Falls from the heaven. Another red item.
On that note, $20 from AJ Firecracker that says, this randomizer run has crashed. Please reboot it.
Oh man.
You guys can stop now.
All right, so we're gonna check this cave down here, and then we're gonna go check on our good pal, the Pyramid Fairy.
What about the...
Yeah, I can do that too. That's fine.
He's right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man, I get more and more disappointed every time.
Yeah, because I'm thinking now it's that spring ball.
$50 from Sunsea that says, new plan. Go back to Metroid, kill the animals, and make boots with the fur.
Oh.
Getting better and better.
$25 from Anonymous. These boots were made for sprinting in, and that's just what they'll shoe. I'm so sorry.
Okay, now they're just getting worse.
Gotta find those shoes then.
They'll still come after we find the shoes.
Yeah, probably.
Here's a good idea. We have a $9.97 donation by Kucheri that says, can we get a quick 1,000 donation incentive to give them spoilers as to where these boots are? I mean, this search is heal. Money to SMB3.
I mean, there's really not that much left for me to check.
No.
It's just kind of a pain.
Yeah, and if it's not found, there's only, I believe, only one item in Super Metroid.
Yeah. Yeah, so my next stop is probably going to be Ice Palace, just because there's 3 items left in there.
I'm really nervous that I missed an item, but I know you've been watching
I don't
too.
think you did.
Yeah.
You want to do the honors? One more.
Hey, 2 really good items,
Yeah.
though, right? Vanilla butter sword, right?
Yeah. Oops. That's... Oh, no. All right.
$20 from Dolphin, who says, "Don't tread on Andy. He's doing his best."
This is not where I wanted to go.
Okay, just checking.
I'm doing my best. Oh, man. All right, so we're going to go check the magic bat over here. If you sprinkle a little powder on him, he gets really mad and doubles your magic bar.
I want to take credit if it is this, because I did press the button for the magic powder.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's appropriate.
Yeah, it's a green rupee.
All right, that's fine. Ice Palace, here we come.
Yay.
Ice Palace should be relatively quick since we went through it once already. I have a small key that'll make the routing for it relatively quick. So
Yeah, then after ice, what did you need to check? Was it swamp?
there's some left in Swamp. There's stuff in Mire. Probably let you go check Shack Tool, honestly, unless you don't want to.
Well, let's go to where the item density is.
Yeah, we probably should. All right, so yeah, 3 things in here. We honestly don't have much left, so odds are it's gonna be in here.
Yeah.
We have $20 from Knockney, who says, "Hello from Canada. Have never heard about this randomizer before."
All right, that one was actually all right.
Yeah.
Can't all be bad, right?
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, I was going to say.
$10 from Anonymous, who says, "This run was about to be fast."
There's another one.
All right, it's not as good as the second time.
Yeah.
$5 from Butter that says, "Try some reverse psychology with the boots, and you'll be a shoo-in to beat this."
All right, guys, you can stop, please.
$50 from Jetstreak that says, "I could not come up with a good boots pun, but I follow these fine runners and figured they could use a little bit of love for charity. You know, if the shoe fits."
Thanks, Jet.
Oh my goodness.
There it is.
Almost got me. All right. 2 more items. First chest was 100 rupees, so I know there's only 2 items left. There's 3 chests on the right side up here. I got a good feeling about this.
We've said that before.
Yeah, the other times I was just fooling.
You're fooling the other times? Okay.
Oh yeah.
At least this is how you guys know we didn't look at the spoilers for this. This is quite a while.
$15 from Iru that says, "Oats and Andy on screen at once, Kelp in the back, Patty probably off screen laughing at himself about a pun about boots. Loving this GDQ."
All right, come on.
Fingers crossed.
Oh God.
That's a doozy.
Oh, all right. Well, that was all 3 items. So
On to the swamp.
I'm gonna go to Mire.
Okay. Can't wait to pay Shack Tool a visit. That's the last item in Super Metroid. Shack Tool is a little robot that helps you dig in Meridia.
It's also like the longest item check in Super Metroid.
Yeah, it takes a couple minutes to get there and do it.
$25 from Titan73 that reads, I guess I can't call you a cheater for hovering anymore, Andy.
Yeah, that would have been fun if you could have gotten boots, could have hovered around.
Yeah.
Hovering is a extremely difficult trick in this game. I don't know if you want to explain it or it's kind of neat. You can just cross gaps like this gap here. You could use the boots to just go over without hookshot or anything.
$25 from Patty, who says, where's your hover god now? Thanks, Patty.
Thanks.
Oh my goodness. I wish he was here.
Yeah.
The hover god, not Patty.
Oh.
Patty, we still love you. It's okay.
Alright, but yeah, like I said, 2 items in here. There's not too many chests in here, so hopefully I get those 2 items before having to go to the boss.
Yeah, if not, you will have to do the boss. So did you already get like the map compass?
I've only opened one thing in here so far.
Oh, you went right to the boss then before. Or no, you've never been in here.
Yeah,
this
I
is
haven't
a
been in
pendant.
here yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I did that, yeah. After, a 3-hour randomizer, you kind of get confused. Everything kind of blends together. So how you doing, Andy?
I'm doing good.
Yeah, feeling good?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
A little bit of help here as well. $50 from B Hall that says, hey, Kelsey, Andy, and Oats. Entertaining 100% run so far, but that boots locked big key. Sad face. Andy, remember, you didn't check C-shaped house in Village of Outcasts. At least I didn't see you go in there.
He did. He did not. Okay.
Oh, well then.
Thanks. So, yeah, that and Spring Ball.
All right, well, found one item. There's 3 more chests before the boss. So, here's hoping.
I think one of the trickiest parts about these randomizers, especially like 2 games at once, is just remembering everything you've got. And sometimes even with the tracker, it's really hard because you can't remember if you've been to this location. I think that's probably the hardest part about these.
We're gonna go kill the boss. I'm pretty sure this is the green pendant.
And so that'll be 2 items, correct?
I already got one.
Oh,
I
so
got,
this is...
yeah,
okay.
it's just to kill the boss.
Okay.
If it's not the green pendant, then I'm gonna just be sad.
Did you even check behind? You did. Check behind Sarashwal.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did that a while ago.
Right.
I
Oh my goodness. Gracious.
All right, we're fine. No one saw that. Just ignore the last.
Now I
15
feel a little bit better.
Yeah. That's what I'm here for.
Thanks.
All right, we're gonna go to Sea House.
So you need the cane to
Yeah.
put a block on that.
Yeah, you do.
And to get the cane, you need the boots. So
And the boots we need to win.
yeah, so this is complicated.
Oh man.
$10 from Anonymous, who says, I'm glad to see Andy and Oats getting along so well on their journey to find these boots. Looks like they were just destined to be soulmates.
Never mind.
Get your arm off me.
Yeah.
$10 more from Jetstreak that says, clearly these boots were made for walking.
I swear, if this is it,
I don't want to
Andy?
do it. Okay. All right. We're fine.
because we were supposed to get this chest a very long time ago.
Oh.
So,
Yeah.
like when we got the Moon Pearl, essentially. which is kind of a relief that it's not. But at the
Kind
same
of.
time, you know, we just don't want to look bad, right?
I think it's a
Rather
little-
do it for an extra hour than look bad.
All right.
Swamp.
So, Swamp. It's the last thing I have left. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, if we missed something, just make sure to donate and tell us. You could. You could.
Well, here's another one. $5 from Michael K that says, "Hey Andy, did you do the walk of shame already?"
What's the walk of shame?
I don't know.
Spiral?
Nope.
Did you do Spike Cave?
No, I didn't do that. God, I did this again. I need to.
I really
Stop
think you should
thinking
take a
about-
sip of my coffee. No, Link to the Past is difficult. Like there's so many chests, and the routing is always really hard. So I don't fault Andy at all for trying to think of the proper routing here.
God.
$100 from Anonymous that says, "Save or kill the animals. Which option should I choose? If I kill them, I lose my soul, so save them it is. Thanks for the amazing duo run, Andy and Oats."
The double pun.
And speaking of which, again, save, kill are separated by less than $100. Again, kill $4,018, save $3,945. So close.
Hopefully it's not this bottom one. Well, hopefully it is, but
So
we don't.
There's 2 items left in here. I don't have the map or the big key, and there's 4 chests left.
$20 from Shadow Angel that says, "Boots are not made for walking, boots are made for hovering." And another 5 from Shadow Angel that says, "Donating again because Kelsey's reactions have been priceless. Also, can't wait for Mitch and Pooh to stomp all over the SMB3 run later
Oh,
today."
God.
Oh, that's more shoes. No. That's a little too much now, I think. Thanks, Shadow.
Okay, so big key will allow Andy to check this big chester.
Mm-hmm. All right, so there's one thing left in here. It's on the left side.
Yeah, if we find it soon, it won't be an awful time, considering.
Yeah. Scans tower is already, we know exactly what to do.
Yeah, it'll be quick or done very quickly, and then Super Metroid only takes 8 minutes. So
I keep thinking of what to do after this when the boots aren't here, and I'm just not.
you can't think of anything.
I mean, it's just like trying to figure out what to do.
Yeah. Can you think of any items that have been missed other than
there's
the?
2 on Death Mountain.
Yeah.
Did everything else on Death Mountain. Can't get into Turtle Rock.
Everything else you need
Myers done.
boots for.
Yeah.
All right, more suggestions here. $25
Oh,
from
baby.
ECM Live that says, "Hera Basement, Patty baited. Also, save the frames, kill the animals."
Okay.
Yeah, that's another one. Thank you. It's so easy to forget some of these.
This one goes a little meta here. $5 from Iggy Zig. "Hey, Andy, I've been keeping meticulous track of the items obtained during the run, and I think I have a helpful hint as to where you can find it. It's definitely in a chest you haven't opened yet."
Ooh.
Hope that helps.
What? Oh,
Yeah, I can't believe we didn't think of that earlier.
yeah. Just go to the one. You don't even fill the swamp back up. That ecosystem is just gone now, Andy. The fish. Wow.
$25 from Rocky93 that says, "Andy's forgetting too many overworld locations. Take this and get him some coffee now. Oh, and kill the animals."
All right, so here we're coming up on Spike Cave. It's just a cave with spikes. That's the best way to describe it. We'll use this bad boy just to
get through it. It takes quite a bit of hearts, and if you have the cape, you can just go on through. It's pretty easy. Or the cane. Which normally this cane is kind of useless, isn't it?
This is where you get the cane normally.
Well, no, I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't do too much.
Yeah. It's looking like 100%.
I can't believe the last like 30 things I've gotten have all been red.
Yeah. Well, you got some power bombs in there. I'll think of any items I may have missed in SM, but as far as we both know, there's only one left.
$25 from Hey Quiggles that says, no boots? You will get to them one step at a time. $25 from Anonymous. I hope Andy and Oats doesn't have any more runs this GDQ because they're going to need lots of time to heal from this one. I can tell they're going to feel this one in the bottom of their souls for a long, long time. I think I know why they're anonymous now. The triple pun.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure there's 2 things I can check in here because I don't think I did big chest either. I don't have the small key actually, so we're gonna go and check the big chest.
Yeah, because that'll be guaranteed to have small key, right?
No.
No.
Small key can actually be locked in the basement, making that chest completely uncheckable.
Which would be fine, I guess, because that's not in logic then.
Exactly. All right. Oh. And see, okay, so funny thing about that chest, I specifically didn't do that one because I didn't have the boots, and it's lower without the boots.
Yeah, real slow, Andy. I'm glad you saved those frames.
Sometimes you lose.
You win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Sometimes the odds are in your favor and you lose anyways.
Yeah. Well, that's good news. Could finish up Gannis Tower relatively quickly.
Now, Andy Oates, do you really feel like the puns were the friends we made along the way here?
If you want to make this end a little quicker, I can show off a cool thing in Gannis Tower to make it be done now.
What was our estimate? Well,
Oh, I don't have the cane. God, this is so dumb.
wait, get everyone's hopes up, Andy.
I hate.
I'll do this really sweet thing you've never seen ever.
God. Honestly, I think it's like actually been a year since I haven't found the Canis Maria in a randomizer before. Or haven't gotten it, when finishing it. I don't have much health either.
Yeah, take your time.
All right, but yeah, with Silver Arrows and Butter Sword, we can make quick work of Ganon's Tower.
Good thing you have the shield there.
Oh, yeah.
I think we know this name. We have $10 from Kizaron that says, I can't believe someone has worse luck than me, Spike, Ivan, and I are hungry. Hurry up, Andy.
I don't know if that was bad luck or what do you think?
Bad decision making.
You said it, not me.
Yep.
Nah, it's all right. Still not a bad time, to be honest.
I'll be like a 3:15.
Yeah. Which is still pretty good. Anything below 3:30 normally by yourself is considered pretty decent.
Yeah.
So.
All right, just for the sake of,
Not dying.
yeah.
Yeah, Andy would use the ice arrows, or the silver arrows here, except it's extremely laggy. Probably because of that guy shooting the bottom left, I'd assume.
Well, because I got that fairy, they actually spawn a lot more quickly than normal. So I can't actually... It's very difficult for me to get them all in one cycle with the arrows.
Oh, okay. Just quicker to use the butter sword.
I mean, not really. But... yeah, so without the cane, we get some cool strats here. Nice item dash me. All right. It's kind of we have mold on 2. Sometimes I like to skip him and hover, but this is not my controller, and I don't want to destroy Oates' A button.
Thank you. You can if you want to show it off.
Nah, it's fine.
Okay. Didn't even check the chat. I thought that validates the randomizers. I'm feeding into it. Sorry.
All right, so here we have the geometry wizard agging him again. Takes 6 shots in total.
Wow. Nice.
Oh, of course.
So how common is a 2-round in like an actual?
Pretty uncommon.
Yeah, pretty
The main one is the only one that can shoot both yellow shots and blue balls. The first one's always a yellow shot, but then from then on it's a 50-50. So you have to win that 50-50 and then also be able to react to wherever else they're coming from.
Yeah. I'm sure
So it's
hard,
pretty-
like,
it's pretty
hard
rough.
locations.
Yeah.
Stuff.
And if 2 of them hit him at the same time, it only counts as 1.
Oh,
So there's a
so
bunch
very
of different
rarely.
things that go into it. All right, so Ganon here with the butter sword, it's just 6 slashes per phase. You can just have some fun here.
Yeah, because the phase is already done, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I said, with the first game you beat, once you beat it, at least once you beat Ganon, you get taken to the top of the pyramid.
A little tricky to there is the torch glitch. So both torches, or one torch stays lit, and he only has to continuously light the one on the left.
All right.
But it doesn't really matter so fast. So
All right, so we're going to save and quit here to save that Ganon kill. It's all you, big boy.
Thanks.
Speaking of which, last call. Currently, right now, Kill is winning $4,368 to $4,139. We have a little bit of time left before that happens, so if you want to determine the fate of Save Kill, please get those donations in.
I think you got enough health.
I'm going to search around for some more, I think. Maybe we can do the stand-up glitch. Watch me soft lock at the stand-up glitch.
God.
Maybe I'll save. I don't know. We'll see. Definitely want to show that off. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, so the nice thing about this is that like the Gold 4 cutscene is taken out. So
Yep.
right when he comes into this room, he'll just be able to drop down straight to the elevator.
And normally it's like anywhere from 45 seconds to a minute or something like that to get down. But yeah, this makes it kind of nice.
We have $25 from Future Andy that says, Andy, the boots are in Harris Palace. I hope this message finds you in time. Everything depends on this. Love, Future Andy.
Thanks, me. I think Future Me needs to recalibrate his time machine.
Yeah. Oh, hi there.
All right, let's see the good room 3.
Oh, so close.
close.
Got to switch to supers there. It's extremely quick.
Yeah, the Torian rooms are crazy difficult.
Yeah, these
to
are
do
probably the
them
most
fast.
grinded rooms. They're the most technical for the buttons you're pressing. There's a lot of them, so very hard. And you got to hold your hand really funky to do everything. No, I'm gonna miss it. So coming up is the baby skip. This is the Metroid that you see in the beginning with Ridley, and we're gonna go ahead and skip them. Oh boy. Play some jump rope. There we go. So that skips that whole cutscene. Normally the baby would stop at 1 HP with Samus and kind of observe the situation while Samus stands up.
With like 10 E-tanks, it would take a little while.
I'm gonna go ahead and save simply because I am doing a stand-up glitch and I'd hate to draw this out another 8 minutes just in case it soft locks. But we should be fine. Right here is Zebetite glitch.
Nice. So yeah, clipping through the first one makes all the rest of them not spawn. And it's a way for the speedrun to, not have to get a ton of ammo to actually beat it.
Right, so normally you'd probably need like 60 to 100 missiles or something like that to get through, and it would take quite a long time. So it's kind of a nice little trick. This is really easy. It's only 20 shots with my current beam setup. We got some onion rings, some French fries, some ketchup coming up. It's a full course meal here with Mother Brain. Okay, I'm gonna damage myself to 7 E-tanks. Take the first rainbow beam and then stand up immediately running into Mother Brain. If I don't do that quick enough, I will pretty much just die because Mother Brain will use another rainbow beam. But if we are in the air as this happens, what happens is we can continue to move freely. And that allows us to start shooting Mother Brain during like the gray phase, which takes health off of the third phase.
And the game does a couple checks during this whole sequence.
It's got to be in the air during it because it's the Samus was kind of kneeling in the air. If I'm on the ground during that, you will
get stuck and potentially soft lock.
Yeah, it'd be pretty bad. I can only charge so many times here. If I'm holding charge when the hyper beam comes, the game will essentially soft lock. So we stop there, allow the hyper beam to come, and then we just finish off Mother Brain really quickly because we already did the other damage. So. What are we at?
All right, you ready for this? I believe the voices have been heard. Kill the animals.
Great.
Kill him.
I kind of wanted to visit them, but it's all right. We'll make a swift exit. Find a little moonfall here. We'll see if I can get this little trick. Oh, never mind. Failed. Hit the door. Shouldn't even said anything. I need to. It's a little bit laggy. Okay, killing the animals. Perfect. See you guys. You'll be fine. You're still in fusion. All right, time.
All right, we did it. High five. All right, well, that was the combo randomizer. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, hope you enjoyed. It's a lot of fun. And if you have any questions, just hang around the community members, and yeah, we'll help you out. So thanks for watching, guys.
All right, welcome back to GDQx. Can we hear one more time for Oats and Andy? What an amazing randomizer. They did a great job enduring those shoe puns, too, as well as the audience. Thank you all for your help. All right, couple more for the road here. $25 from Anonymous that says, I guess you can say the boots are the Achilles heel of this run. Dad donates $10 saying, wow, you guys really sold me on this randomizer. Keep up the good work. So real quick here about Games Done Quick Express and Tiltify. The TwitchCon Charity Plaza, powered by Tiltify, is home to the 3rd annual Charity Decathlon, where hundreds of broadcasters will be competing in a series of challenges, from Jenga battles to ramen cooking competitions, in order to earn bonus donations for the charities that they are representing. The more money they are raising, as well as the money we are raising at Games Done Quick Express, is going to the same prize pool, which will be evenly split between the 10 charities involved in the decathlon at the end of TwitchCon. The 10 charities participating in the Charity Decathlon are Able Gamers, the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, the Call of Duty Endowment, Direct Relief, Doctors Without Borders, Extra Life, the Make-A-Wish Foundation, Save the Children, St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, and To Write Love on Her Arms. For more information on the charities and their broadcasters representing each organization, check out twitchcon.com/tiltify. A little bit here about St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, one of the charities. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital is leading the way the world understands, treats, and defeats childhood cancer and other life-threatening diseases. Your support helps ensure that families never receive a bill from St. Jude for treatment, travel, housing, or food. Because all a family should worry about is helping their child live. St. Jude has helped push the childhood cancer survival rate from 20% when we opened to 80% today. We won't stop until no child dies from cancer. The Hammer Suit donates $50 saying, so nice to see a 100% run of this randomizer. $100 from Bellhand. Insert randomized comment here. Congratulations on your event as usual, and to all the runners doing an amazing job. $20 from Daniel's friend. When this randomizer first came out, my friend and I did a tag team playthrough just like this, except we took 8 hours. I'm glad to see this game out of GDQ. Put this money towards getting Grand Pooh Bear on stage for SMB3. Speaking of which, that is up right now. So for SMB3 co-op right now, we are currently $7,923 out of $20,000, and I know we can do it. It's going to be a very awesome run. Anonymous donates $100 saying, did someone say kill the animals? $100 from Let Them Eat Cupcakes. Hi from the second row. Excited to be here for my first GDQ event. I love watching this as a co-op, so I can hear what you must be thinking when playing Randomizer solo. Incentive is for another co-op, Pooh and Mitch playing SMB3 this afternoon. King and Commoner donates $125 that says, it seems obvious that the animals hid under your boot. Save them and you'll get them back. Sushiero donates $65 saying, when I saw 2 names by this run, I figured it would be a race. This is actually much cooler. Picklex Alt donates $15 saying, wish Dr. Bob Tastic were here to serenade us with the Swag Duck National Anthem. Put this money towards the SMB3 Any Percent co-op run incentive. Predictable Bear donates $25 saying, thank you kids for all the hard work you've done. I never miss a GDQ event and watching for 5 years now. Hope to see more GDQx events in the future. Anonymous donates $100 saying, didn't know that there was a GDQ event going on right now. Been donating the past few years and we can't miss out now. Good luck with runs and may the RNG be ever in your favor. Chronostrider donates $15 saying, man, I hope they find these boots soon. All these shoe puns are horrible. Okay, I'm done with the shoe puns chat. Sorry about that. Fango donates $20 saying, I just woke up, but I guess I'm rooting for Boots on Pedestal or whatever is going to make this last the longest. Let's do that, like adding 8 seconds to save the animals. All right, and with that, I think we're going to be throwing it on over to a prize segment, over to Sent and Mike. Thank you very much, and I'll be around later. Take care.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Games Done Quick Express 2018, coming at you live from TwitchCon in sunny San Jose, California. My name is Sent, and I'm joined by the always wonderful Mike Uyama. Mike, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty well.
That's good. You excited for Task Block?
I am very excited.
I'm so excited for Task Block. I'm so glad we met the incentive for 1 key, because that's going to be crazy.
Definitely.
Yeah, I've seen 16 star, I've seen 0 star, I've seen 1 star. I'm not exactly sure what you're going to do with 1 key. I'm looking forward to it, though. So anyway, we got a bunch of super awesome prizes here that you guys can donate for. Some of them are ending very soon. In fact, as soon as Task Block starts, the next couple of prizes I talk about are going to be completely off the table. So I'm going to show those off real fast before we get to some of the new stuff. So, of course, we have this beautiful Super Famicom Classic. Comes to us by way of a Zeppelin 03 and Wellisaur. Mike, you know, I think I've asked everyone up here, but how do you feel about the Super Nintendo, the Famicom? Which one do you prefer?
I think I prefer the Super Famicom a bit because I feel like the exclusive games on the Super Famicom one are a little better than the ones that are on the Super Nintendo Classic.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it's got Goemon's Great Adventure, and I think it has Tetris Attack. There's a couple of other really, really nice games. Yeah. Super cool console. Again, you know, I'm someone who was raised in the era of the crappy plug and play that your grandma got from the convenience store. You know, it's got like 1 game on it. It doesn't work. You know, the old Tiger Electronics stuff.
And the D-pad will fall apart if you touch it for 5 seconds.
You hit it like 4 times, and then the game's just done. It's over. But I mean, the Super Nintendo Classic, the Super Famicom Classic are just amazing, fun little systems. Rom Scout mentioned earlier when he was on that you know, he likes traveling with them because it's just easier than trying to lug around a SNES and a bunch of carts. Makes a lot of sense.
That's fair.
Yeah, super great system. $15 minimum donation, guys, but you got to get that donation in right now before we start Task Block. So I'm just going to put that over there with you, Mike.
Okay. And next up, we have this Sandshrew Perler.
That's an adorable Perler right there.
It's very cute.
Yep, comes to us by way of Lee C., who does a lot of super great Perler work. Absolutely love the stuff he does. Mike, how do you feel about Sandshrew? Where do you rank that in your ground Pokemon tier list?
My ground
Your ground Pokemon tier list. It's time to make one up real fast.
G tier for ground.
G tier. All right, I respect that. That's a G-tier Sandshrew right there. You heard it from the man himself. And that is a $10 minimum donation from now until the end of this interview segment. So, I mean, get those donations in. Also from our good friend Lisi, we have this beautiful Ampharos Perler. I love Ampharos. It's yellow. It's an electric type. That automatically means it's super cool. And, I mean, it's a good-sized Perler. It's the size of my head. It's really well made. Lee, all of his Perlers, I've mentioned this before, I'm going to keep mentioning it. There are kind of 2 styles to Perler thought. There's the style where you blend the surface of the Perler as best as you can, and there's a style where you kind of leave it as open as you can and only blend the edges to melt the Perler together. And I mean, it's a little hard to see on camera, but Mike, you can tell that like, this Ampharos is pretty much see-through, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it's made of almost a mesh material. Yeah, and something I absolutely love about Lee's Perlers. This is another $10 donation from now until the end of this interview segment. So get those donations in.
We also have this beautiful Zapdos, also from Lee.
All right, now I was always a Zapdos guy as a kid, Gen 1, you know, when it came to the legendary birds. He was who I was rooting for in the second movie. What about you, Mike? I know you saw it in theaters.
Well, I'm actually an old man, so I didn't see it in theaters, but I will give him an S tier for shocking.
All right, I like it. I like it. Good wordplay. Again, that is a $10 minimum donation from now until the end of this prize segment. So, hey, you guys know what to do by now. I don't have to keep repeating myself. So, jumping up a little further into the Pokemon line, we have a Crocheted Shiny Rowlet, one of the Gen 7 starters. probably the only Gen 7 starter I remember. I think there's also a cat and a seal. I'm not sure. I haven't played Pokemon in years, to be honest. But I love this Rowlet. It's super adorable. Its wings, its wings flap a little. It's got this beautiful crocheted flower crown on top of it. And again, if you guys, aren't kind of familiar with this art style, this is just a big ball of yarn that's kind of been knitted together in the form of a Rowlet. It's super great. Huge shout outs to our friend Morbid Knits for making this for us. It is a $20 minimum donation from now until the end of this prize segment. So if you're interested in possibly winning this adorable little Rowlet, hey, $20 in the next couple of minutes. Get that in. Here you go, Mike. Let's see. And I think I have a book for you, my friend. Oh. I think I dropped the book for him.
It's okay. It's okay.
Everything's fine.
Anyway, this is the Earthbound Handbook, Travel, Eagleland, and the Earthbound Way.
Yep, it's got all the information you need to know about all the locations and characters inside the great game of Earthbound. Mike, did you have Earthbound as a kid? Was that one of the games you grew up with?
I did play Earthbound as a kid.
All right. Did it make any sense?
Not as a kid. As an adult, it makes a little more sense.
All right. Well, I might need you to explain some of it to me because I'm still kind of lost. Especially with the run this morning. I don't remember the part of the game where Ness falls through the stairs into the infinite void, but I mean, I was like 10, so, you forget those things.
I mean, it's just the beginning of the trauma at the end of the game with the whole crazy background and traumatic final boss, so just setting it up for that.
Oh, of course. Maybe I understand it now. The whole thing was Ness's nightmare. Guys, this comes to us by way of our friends over at Fangamer. It's $15 minimum donation, and again, that ends at the end of this prize segment. So, hey, get those donations in. Slide that over there and talk about another great book we have from our friends over at Fangamer and the Legends of Localization team. We have this beautiful Legends of Localization Earthbound book. It's going to tell you everything you need to know about the localization of Earthbound, the game. And Earthbound was definitely one of those games that had to change a good bit, not only to be allowed to be produced in English, but to even make sense in English. And Clyde Mado Mandolin, the author of this book, goes into so much detail about, the obvious things, like the drugstore with the sign drugs being changed to, pharmacies, because that's a little more respectable in the West. But also just little things, like how some of the characters' names are actually these really complicated Japanese puns that they had to figure out ways to make work in English without losing the original meaning of the scenes and the characters. And there's just so much crazy stuff in here. $15 minimum donation again from now until the end of this prize segment. Now here's a book by someone I think you might know pretty well, Mike.
The Field Guide to Kanto by Carrie Fry.
Yeah, Kari, definitely a friend of ours and a fellow staff member of GDQ. Always glad to have her books when it comes to these events. It's full of her wonderful artwork of Gen 1 Pokemon, and as I always have to point out, it's got a beautifully done front binding, and the dust jacket is a poster that is probably too small to see on camera, but trust me, this is a poster, probably. And that is a $10 minimum donation from now until the end of this prize segment. One last thing that we got to show off that's ending really soon is this beautiful Skarmory Perler, also by our good friend Lee C. Skarmory, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's both because it's a flying steel Pokemon. It's Skarmory. Seriously, Perler's big. It's as big as Mike's head.
Ooh,
and
I do have a big head.
He does, and not just literally. I love you, Mike. I love you. It is a $15 minimum donation from now until the end of this segment, so hey, get those donations in. All right, real quick, I think we have a little bit of time to talk about some new stuff before we get ready for TASBot. So we have a couple of posters here from our good friends at One Up Yourself. We have this Link to the Past poster. That's kind of obviously a riff on both Link to the Past and a very wonderful 1980s movie called Back to the Future that I brain farted on for a second there. I'm never going to hear the end of that. Remember the time when Sent forgot what Back to the Future was? No, it's a super cool poster. $5 minimum donation from now until the end of the marathon. So, there you go. Huge shout outs to our friends over at oneupyourself.com for sending us this poster, as well as this poster of Metroid. Which, now correct me if I'm wrong, Mike, because I'm a much younger man than you, but this should be a mashup between Metroid and Alien.
I'm not exactly 100% sure what this is a mashup of, actually.
I'm going to say Alien, and everyone in Twitch chat is going to correct me angrily because that is what Twitch chat does, and that is why I love Twitch chat.
They will correct you.
Oh, yep. Well, they're also going to have to correct me on how to hold it because it's already fallen, and I'm just going to roll it up down here below the desk. All right, guys, we have just a couple more things to talk about real quick here. Also from our good friend Lisi, we have both Teddy Ursa and Togepi, just two cute little perlers that go together. They're both adorable Pokemon. I really loved Teddy Ursa. I hated Ursa-Rang, though, and I just couldn't use it after a while because I never wanted to evolve it. This is too cute, and its evolution just isn't. Can't do it. Can't do it. Both of these are a $10 minimum donation from now until the end of the finale. And you know what? We have tons of great prizes, like tons of them. You guys are going to have to go over to gamesdonequick.com. And while you're there, you should check out the TwitchCon Charity Plaza because all of your donations are going straight to not one, but 10 amazing causes. And we have short little blurbs on what they're all about, as well as links to their website so you guys can go learn everything that they've been doing lately. Huge shout outs to you guys. We've almost hit $100,000. That's insane.
Yeah, we were at the start of this marathon. We weren't sure if we're going to hit the 100,000, but it looks like we are well on our way to hit that and even surpass it.
All right, that apparently it's 2001: A Space Odyssey and not Alien. Thank you, Twitch chat and our support team for correcting us, and thank you, me, for getting it wrong. You got to give credit where credit's due. But anyway, guys, while you're over there checking out the charities, you should also head over to the tracker because it's going to have all the information you need on upcoming prizes, donation incentives, all the bids and stuff, upcoming speed runs as we get close to the end of the marathon, and it's going to have all the information you kind of want. So with that said, Mike, it's always a pleasure to have you here, man. Always a pleasure to be at these events with you. And we're going to throw it right up to the front as we get ready for TASBot Play Super Mario 64. Not 16-star, not 1-star, not 0-star, but 1 key.
And we definitely have some TaskBot-related donations. Speaking of the task block, we have $75 from Methos, who says, "Yay, TaskBot." We have $100 from CryptEarth, who says, "TaskBot block. Best block. Let's make the return of the consoles breaking true O, and then greetings from Germany." We have $5 from Nim47, who says, "There can never be enough GDQ. Keep these express events coming. Unleash Grand Pooh Bear and Mitch Flower Power." Yes, if you want to see the return of them from SGDQ, not facing against each other, but cooperating. We still have a ways to go for that. We're a little less than halfway. The goal is $20,000, and we're currently at $9,486.80. You still have about 3 hours until that run is supposed to start. So if you want to see that Super Mario Bros. 3 run, you better get donating. And we also have a goal for our final run, Super Mario 64. You can donate to make it a 120-star run. The goal is $12,000, and it is currently at $1,194. We have $100 from R. Combs, who says, "Hype for the 1 key run, and shoutouts to Cheese05 and Dwango AC from everyone in the Mario 64 task community. Donation goes towards the Mario 3 run. Hopefully we can see this one finish up without a poo stomp."